Peggy 16.
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night. In my dream, the hiss had broken free of this prison, this house. At first, many people thought it was horrifying. But also, many people wanted to welcome the hiss in. Funny. And that's all I can remember of that dream. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary...
Peggy 16.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Remedy Games Control, our new stream series where we play Control with developers from the team. And then later on, once we're done with Control, we'll play Alan Wake 2. But that's, later down the line. I'm Julius. I'm a community manager at Remedy Entertainment. And here today, I have some guests who worked on Control. Introduce yourselves, won't you?
Hey guys, my name is Victor. I'm a build engineer at Remedy, and been working here for a bit more than 6 years.
Nice.
Hi, I'm Teemu Huhtiniemi, principal level designer. I've been with Remedy for 11 years now, actually, starting this month. Yeah.
Damn, 11 years. That's a long time. Unfortunately, as some people in the chat are noticing, no Vida today, unfortunately. She is out sick. The flu season has begun in Finland. Vida is out sick, so it is just three of us. She's got from a dark place, yes. Hopefully she will feel better soon, but it is what it is. Now, before we get started with the game, I have some things to go through. I have a little paper here, old school. First things first, there will be no new announcements regarding Control 2 or any of our future game projects. So if you're here expecting an announcement about our future games, not going to happen, all right? We're here to play Control and talk about Control, all right? Now, on a more positive note, we're going to have a little giveaway halfway through the stream. You're going to get, one lucky winner is going to get this Control tote bag, and if I can just get this open, this Control mouse mat. Like, it's really big.
It's the best.
It's very large.
It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So one lucky person will get these two items. We'll send it to you. There will be instructions on how to take part when that happens. So around the halfway point, we're going to do a little break, and then after the break, we will do the giveaway, and it is open for all to join, except people who work at Remedy.
No.
So yes,
hoping for that.
Get excited for that.
Yeah.
Get excited for
What
that.
if?
So the giveaway is not live yet. It will be later. So you get a little tote bag and a mouse pad. How can I win this? When the time is right, you just have to write ! enter in chat, but not yet. Not yet. Later, in about an hour and a half. Then. Control console update. So we released an update earlier this year for PC, which brought you the PS4 exclusive Hideo Kojima mission and also some outfits, as well as some other cool new features. Well, that is coming to console. That is PS5 and Xbox Series X and S within the next week. So it's very close to being there. Very close. So within the week, PS5 owners and Xbox Series S and X Control owners, you'll get that announcement for free. So stick around for an announcement on that with the specific details. Is the giveaway worldwide? Yes, the giveaway is worldwide. Literally have Platinum and Control. Gamer. Absolute gamer. All right, then we have some cool merch happening right now for the Remedy 30th anniversary. So we teamed up with I Am 8-Bit for a cool collection of Remedy-themed merchandise. From the Control side of things, we have the Threshold Kids VHS, which actually has all of the episodes on it. So if you have a VHS player, you can actually watch them. The Ashtray Maze pajama set, and the Objects of Power pin set. Yeah,
I want it now.
yeah, you should get it.
I just want it now.
You should get it. Pre-orders are open until September 22nd, so you have a couple of weeks to think on it. And to think, do I want it? But yeah, it's on I Am 8-Bit. Let me do the command for that, because I think I set that up.
I already decided for myself. I do want it.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, there's a link. Also, oops, I forgot the 30 on that. Hold up.
I need to dig up my VHS player for the Threshold Kids.
30. There's also Night Springs VHS there.
Oh,
yeah, with
nice.
all the Night Springs episodes from Alan Wake 1. But yeah, the links are in chat, because then there's another thing that we're also doing for the 30th anniversary, which is the Alan Wake Design Works from Lost and Cult. It is a deep dive into all things Alan Wake. It features art, brand new interviews from people who have worked on Alan Wake all throughout Alan Wake's history. So if you want to find out everything there is to know about the making of Alan Wake 1 and 2 and American Nightmare, that is the book for you. It is currently up for pre-order on Lost in Cult. There's two versions. There's like the basic book, and there's a deluxe edition, which has a bunch of other stuff as well, which is available for pre-order until October 17th. So you have a bit more time to think on that if you really want it. But yeah. Can't wait to have the signed one. Were you lucky? Because there's also, for the Lost in Cult book, there were, I think, the first 300 people who pre-ordered get like a signed, like a signature from Sam, Kyle, and I forget who the third person was.
Not me. I was not.
No, it was not you, sorry. Janne. Yes, Janne Pulkkinen. Thank you. 500 first ones. Thank you. So, yeah. But anyway, go check those out. Links are in the chat. I think that's it for the announcements and housekeeping stuff. Before we jump in the game, I want to ask you two about your roles, because especially for you, Victor, I think your role might not be super well known to people who are not in game development. So can you talk about what does a build engineer do?
That's actually the like kind of common question and the toughest questions that I get. But essentially, everyone who works on the game have their files and everything they're like working on the server. And our department and my responsibility is to get everything packaged in like one neat package, which then consoles and PC can understand what it is and install it. And then you launch the game and it works. So all that magic happens with our like build farm and our instruments and infrastructure. Oh, and also recent stuff that I've been working on is automating how the game gets onto in the stores. So we have like less manual labor involved. And that was actually pretty fun to do.
So yeah, this is the part of the making a game that people don't often know about or think about, is actually getting all the different parts that people work on into one thing that PCs and consoles can read, and then also getting that onto the stores because it's not just uploaded to a Dropbox folder somewhere. There's
If only.
yeah, they have systems in place that you have to abide by, and there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. So it's a very important part of game development. So cool, thank you. And then of course, Teemu, you work as a principal level designer. So you actually build the levels themselves, how they flow and everything, right?
Yes. So on Control, I was one of the sector owners, as we call them, and like back when I started on the project, there was actually like me and 3 other level designers, and we basically split the game in 4. So we had like 4 sectors in the game: central executive, research, maintenance, and containment. And I was the one responsible for central executive almost all the way through till the end. So I worked on missions at the start of the game, missions at the end of the game, and then of course there were some optional content that also happened to take place in the executive, central executive. So all of that was stuff that I took part in creating, and the layout of the sector that also came from my notebooks. So I tried to find the exact like paper designs for the sector, but unfortunately I couldn't find them anymore from my basement of things. But it's somewhere there. Like somewhere there exists the blueprint to central executive, and it's pretty close to what we ended up shipping actually. Like it was interesting, but yeah. So those were the main things, and then of course another thing that I worked heavily on was the actual your base of operations in the game, basically, and how the base sort of evolved throughout the game. So there were like several things there that we wanted to incorporate into the game to make it feel like you're making progress in your quest, and you're like bringing in the team and the key characters together. Yeah, very much in close collaboration with writers and environment artists and cinematic people, and I just enjoyed it all a whole lot. So yeah, it's great being here talking about the game, because it was good times. It was great times.
Yeah, it's a great game. Like I wasn't here when Control was being worked on. I joined, was it 2022? So that was already after, but it's a great game. Speaking of this great game, let's play some Control, shall we? I'll be manning the game since Vida is out, and also I will try to read chat at the same time, but if I miss a question or two, chat, apologies, as I try to navigate many things at the same time. Boom, here we are.
So now we do the talking, you do the gaming.
Exactly. But I'll hear you, don't worry. Well, I'll talk at the same time as well, so.
But I actually have a question.
Go ahead.
Sure.
While you, Teemu, been talking about, the work that you've been doing, I wanted to ask, how does it feel to see kind of fruits of your labor, in the game, kind of physically, right? And then does this excitement wears out, throughout the years, or is it like still as exciting?
It's interesting how it goes actually. Like I would say it goes in stages somewhat. Like in the beginning, there's a lot of excitement because especially very early on in the projects, everything is sort of possible. It's all blue skies and throwing ideas left and right and seeing what sticks. Then there's a point in production where usually the reality hits. It's bound to happen, and then you kind of like drive all those dreams and hopes through a funnel, and what comes out from the other end is basically the game, and it's just natural process. Some things need to be left on the cutting board floor, cutting room floor for a reason, and that's how it goes. But in the beginning, it's a lot of excitement. Around the middle point, it's maybe some frustrations, but then towards the end again, the excitement kind of comes back when you start seeing things in the final form.
Yeah.
And it's the best feeling in the world when you see something that used to be just lines of ideas on a big notebook or a sketch, and then all of a sudden you can play it, and you have sound, you have lighting, everything is there, and it's just it's an amazing feeling. It's a surreal feeling, and yeah. And then of course, once you release the game, you're probably maybe tired of seeing the game for a while because you worked hard on it, and you kind of want to take a break and work on another project maybe, and then a few years pass, and then comes a time where you kind of want to play the game again and see how it was, and kind of like re-experience it, and something beautiful happens there usually with every game that I worked on, where like you sort of play it again after a few years, and you play it through the eyes of a player.
Yeah.
And sort of like you still remember all the struggles and like creative challenges, but at the same time you can sort of kind of like
appreciate it from the standpoint of the
appreciate for what it is.
Yeah.
What it usually ends up being anyways is like the best possible product. Like that's how it goes. So
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, of course, when you try to do, the best you can, it ends up in, the best way possible,
Yes. Yeah. And when you have a great team and like fantastic coworkers, and like close collaboration, then the end result is bound to be better than anything that you could have imagined.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I really appreciated like the team dynamics for sure. Although our department is not, and me like personally, I'm not a part of like any specific project, because it's like more infrastructure work. It's work on the system that then gets the game out, whatever the game is. But like the team dynamics that we have, and everyone is like so helpful, etc. And like it often kind of feels when we discuss like a future for the build system and how we can make it better. It like often it feels that like everything is possible.
Yeah.
And then also reality hits you in a different manner than it does for you guys, but still.
Yeah. So it's sort of the same process in a way, like.
Yeah. It is, especially when there's like so many variables in everything we do that it's really hard to to have all of them in your head when you discuss new features, and you're like, this is entirely possible.
Yeah.
And then you start to plan it, and then someone from the team is like, oh, by the way, how about this thing will affect this, and then that, and then it's something else, and then we're like,
yes,
maybe we should reconsider.
Yeah. Dependencies usually creep in, and it's like
yeah.
I made a typo in one of our commands. Let me just quickly fix that. No one will notice.
It's all good.
It's my dyslexia kicking in. But yeah, just where we are at the game, we are currently in maintenance and lifting up the lockdown after taking care of the clog, a wonderful, wonderful moment in the game. But there was actually a fun question in the Twitch chat from Paranoid Polaroid. How did the throwing stuff mechanic affect the level design?
Oh man. Where do I start? Let's maybe start from the beginning. That for the longest time we didn't really have that mechanic in the game, but we had it concepted on paper, and it was always sort of the vision that we would end up having it eventually. But there was this period of time, and it usually happens with every project, that you have an idea of something that's gonna be in the game eventually, but until then you'll just have to imagine it. So there was a point in time when we were actually already designing the levels. We had to start that process early on for various reasons, but while doing the first passes, for example in central executive that I worked on, the very first versions of the first two missions were done without having the launchability playable in the game. So we had to imagine it, and we had to design some of the simple like puzzle segments there, because you actually acquire launch in mission 1. Mission 2. So we had to, like, for example, all those puzzles and the tutorial, it used to be just text boxes. So like text would pop up on the screen saying like, okay, at this point Jesse throws this like cube into the wall, and then platforms appear, and then the platforms like appear in the game, like just like that, and you would like walk across. So yeah, we started from there, and then eventually we got the feature, and it worked a bit differently than it works in the final game. Of course, this another thing that always happens. These features go through multiple iterations and tweaks. But in the beginning, the very basic version already, I would say, gave us a really good idea for how it would work in the final game. Like a lot of work went into the whole feature like throughout production, but I would say the first version that we got was enough for us to sort of do a lot of different things. And yeah, then going into that, of course, like obvious stuff was doing the power cubes, for example. So you can like pick up a power cube, throw it into a socket, and like with that you could do like some sort of like interactions in your environment, like from afar. And of course, like all the possibilities that you have with combat, like the moment that you could throw a forklift in the game was like an amazing, amazing moment. But yeah, of course, like, I would probably need to mention all the issues that come with having such a feature as well, because those were definitely something that we needed to think about with all the environmental destruction as well. So there were some moments where you could like break things by throwing stuff between the doors or like shifting pieces and stuff like that. So definitely, yeah, a lot of interesting cases that you needed to deal with a feature like that.
Thank you for the very in-depth answer. That was really cool. Let's listen to this message from Trench about control points.
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house. Darling found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here. Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth, and no one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer, leaping over the fire breaks like a crown fire. They are the weak point. Darling's right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. Has he been compromised?
I love that this clip kind of gives us an insight into Trench, his kind of arrogance, and then the creeping paranoia of like him suspecting everyone else when in fact he himself had been compromised.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm looking at the gameplay now, and I'm like, this is definitely a sign for me to replay the game again. It's been like a couple years maybe, and I was thinking about it, and I'm looking at it, and it's like, yeah, should definitely do it. So good.
So what are we going to upgrade? We're going to upgrade launch, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Best ability in the game. Let's go.
We've just been talking about throwing the forklift, so
Exactly.
gotta
Launch
make it
grenades and rockets back. Yes,
Yeah, that's good.
please.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, there's mention about the game volume, but I don't want to put it too loud because then you can't really hear us talk over it. For future streams, I might do some audio ducking things, maybe, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm just putting it all in launch. And then when Vita plays the next time, she's like, "Why is everything in launch?" And I'm like, "Because it's a best ability, Vita. You don't get it. It's the only ability you need is launch and dash. To be fair, launch and dash, and then it's all good. Like dashing into stuff and then poof.
Exactly.
Love that.
It's the best. Like we talked about like the throwing objects and stuff being destroyed. It still holds up so well. And we were like on the other kind of topic before the stream. We were talking about like physical, editions and whatnot. of Ultimate Edition, I think, and I said about burning the discs, and I remember that I maybe should have kind of thought about it a bit more, because I have those discs. They're on my desk actually. I should have maybe brought them and show them, because they had like it's the Blu-rays with just my handwriting that like Control Ultimate Edition physical like Xbox version, whatever, the ones that we then sent for print later. But yeah, that was like new for me, like burning the discs that then go to production, to the factory, etc.
Yeah.
And we got I guess it was like kind of Goldmaster that. Well, I think you can call the Goldmaster whatever I put on a disc. That was I guess, original Goldmaster. But then we actually got the first printed disc from Microsoft, and it had like the stamp, like not for resale and everything. It looked pretty cool. With like, and that was the one that then got kind of copied over, to the in production. But yeah, I do still have them. I should put them on display maybe or something.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like when we do a physical version of a game, like we have to actually print the physical disc and be like, okay, this is the ready version, and then we send that over to Microsoft and Sony and say like, here you go, we can start printing. And that's, but it's like it doesn't have all the cool box art or anything. It's just like a disc in a clear box kind of.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Maybe after the break, I can go fetch them. They should be on my desk, and then I should have this disc from Microsoft somewhere as well.
Yes.
Because we have like the museum thing now going. We should have put it there.
Yeah.
It would have been nice. Yeah.
Alas, I was like, oh, we can do this part. I was like, yeah, but we already did this, because this is a fun one where you're like, oh, I don't have the thing here.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just go through the window. So
Yeah.
But then I can do this now. Yay, door open.
Yeah. There are multiple places like
There
that.
are,
where
and
you
I love it. It's just
Yes.
like, look,
Yeah.
you can just go through. Like, you don't need it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so kind of on the nose, but I always feel so smart. I'm like, there we go. Gotcha. Yeah, I did it. You thought I can open this door? Just watch.
Let's go talk to Emily. Who's the best? All the Emily fans in chat, get up.
But yeah, what's the? Okay, we have this list.
We have a list. Yeah.
Biggest challenge working on Control.
Biggest challenge. Could be the biggest challenge. There are like maybe many ways to approach the question, but like from purely level design perspective, I would say maybe making sure that all the spaces work for combat throughout the game, because you're revisiting a lot of the areas many times, and you're fighting against different enemies in those spaces with using different abilities and like a weapon upgrades. So we needed to make sure that it always feels good, like no matter at what point of the game you are. So of course that meant that we needed to sort of face every space in a certain way, like make them kind of arena-like, and you can like use them 360, and so that they're indeed scalable throughout the game.
You need like metrics, right? What they're
Yes,
called, like, okay,
yeah.
this is the height that you can have these things be at, like, because the player can jump this height, etc.
Yeah, exactly. And of course you get to levitate at some point in the game, so then that even like opens up or like broadens the field even more. So yeah, they're pretty exciting things you get to do as the player, and yeah, you could have potentially broken the levels as well if we didn't have some rules
Yeah.
to design by. So
Yeah, you definitely need rules, otherwise it's just chaos. Someone was asking, what are we playing this on? We're playing on PC, settings maxed out currently.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah, I saw a couple of questions about like the architecture of the oldest house and some of the visual stuff of the oldest house, you should check our previous stream. You can find it on our YouTube channel because lead environment artist Miro Vestren was on that stream, and he talked more about like the design, the brutalist architecture, why we chose that, what were the benefits of it, etc., etc. So we can't really talk to the architectural style as much because Damo's side is more about like how does the player move around in the level rather than what does the level look like, right?
Yeah, well, it's kind of in the middle sometimes. Like especially with this project, there were like plenty times where we worked very closely with the environment art, and like some of the ideas for the rooms came from level design, and then we kind of like massaged them together and like looked for real world references together and stuff like that. So
Okay.
it was sort of a mix. In some other projects, it's more of a
Let's talk.
clear-cut line that
Yes, of course.
we are purely working on like the scripting or like the like technical side of things or design, and then there's environment art working on art purely. But Control was like an interesting mix. Yeah, collaborating together on those things. So
Heck yeah. Okay, let's tell Emily the truth.
Listen, Emily.
should you?
Screw it. Just tell her. I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through. That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside. But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan. I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes,
Surely
we
not.
covered it up. No one believed me. I
They
just want
wouldn't
to
do
find
that.
Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the Ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along. She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss?
I like that Emily's like, okay, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. There's so much weird stuff going on, so that, you know, I
Yeah.
think Jesse can kind of,
Which may help explain
she
your
shouldn't
test
worry about, like,
results. Your readings
people
are
kind of taking this,
incredible.
whatever she's saying, like, in a
And
weird way, you
cross-referencing
know?
with the
Yeah.
database,
Yep.
I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes. But one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the Hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan. I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my key card. The sector elevator will take you there.
Let's go. Where are the other prime candidates?
Marshall is the next step.
Used to say.
What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past. I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
Oh boy,
Ahti.
He's the best.
I love Ahti.
Yeah.
He's my favorite character.
it's fantastic. Yeah.
All right. Old Boys Club. Marty's amazing. Yeah, Marty's great as Ahti. Ahti needs his own game. Facts. All right, where are we going? Research. Do we have anything to upgrade? Oh, we do. Let's go. We should probably take some more health. Just to be safe. Something tells me it might be useful.
Yes.
If Ahti was the main character, this game would have lasted half an hour. Or very long, because Ahti kind of doesn't do things directly.
Yeah.
He works in very roundabout manners.
It's true.
So it could be a surprisingly long game. You never know. You know, he's like, I want it. Water, you know? Ever think about water?
Mm-hmm.
Let's
More
see.
like walking up to people, saying weird stuff, and
Yeah.
then hoping that it will resolve.
Or
you know,
knowing, like, maybe he knows.
in the way that you need it to be resolved,
Maybe
or
he
not.
knows. Yeah, I don't
and you
know.
make things worse, and you gotta fix even more stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does sound a little threatening when he says, like, you owe me now. It's like, uh-oh. Is this good?
Who is this guy?
Yeah. But it's funny because in this one, he seems a lot more like, I wouldn't say sinister, but like darker and more grumpy. Than in like Alan Wake 2, he's like
Yeah.
way more bright. But I guess it's because he's on vacation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look, it's our guy.
And it's also that Alan Wake 2 is after Control, so here we had that possibility to kind of like leave it vague in the beginning, like who is this person? Like,
internal communications.
it was great.
Looking at you, Mr. Tomasi.
Oh, not the down.
So, this is where the magic happens.
I'm looking at the hotline phone at the in the background, the poster, and like how I did the Halloween costume for with the huge cardboard phone.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh no, you came later?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It was my first Halloween party at Remedy, and I was like, I'll just do like a huge red phone from Control out of cardboard, like the size of myself, basically. Like I'll just put it on. I made like a huge, what is it, like a phone
Yeah, the
handle?
that handle
What?
thing. I don't know what it's called. I'm sure it has a name. But I
Yeah,
don't
it
know what it's
definitely
called.
has a name.
Sector, huh?
But yeah, that thing was also made out of cardboard. It was huge. It was like on the side of the phone and stuff.
I love because Victor also made one. I think was it last year?
It was 2 years ago.
2
Last
years
year,
ago.
I did nothing. But
Right, 2 years ago, he did a coffee thermos from cardboard, and it was huge. It was so cool.
It was so
But
big.
it was so big.
It was huge.
It's somewhere in our office, right?
Yeah, it's in the storage, but like it's actually pretty cool because I was walking around the Halloween party and like asking people to sign it. So I have all the dev signature, and we had Ilka there, the like OG Alan Wake. He signed it also. Sam signed it.
It's great.
Everyone signed it, so it's there with all the signatures and stuff. But yeah, it definitely needs some love and care because it's just like laying around the storage place. But the phone is in my room, and it's like it's kind of well kept actually. You can see it from the parking lot, like if you know where my room is, because you can see the parking lot from my window, and it's like it's over there facing the window. So
Nice. Oh, I'm getting sniped.
it still works well.
Have that.
These things belong in a museum. So.
I think so. I wanted to ask, Lisa, to when she was organizing the museum, like, should we put at least the phone, because it still looks pretty nice.
Bonk. I'm sure it's like there's so much stuff that we probably wanted to have. So for those of you who don't know, to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Remedy, we have a little display in our foyer at the office that has like stuff from our games from across the years. It's very cute. Oh,
Right in the face.
it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, good thing that you got a bit more health.
Exactly.
Prepare for this.
Get wrecked. Get on. There we go. So yeah, we have that in our foyer. It's very cute, and I'm sure that they considered many options on what to put there, and decided on what they decided. Oh.
Yeah. But we have like all the OG stuff, like the
We have a lot of stuff from across the
clothing
years.
from like other games. And,
Yeah.
It's
cool.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's cool. I think it's. Oh yeah, I need to get rid of these.
We have the what's it called? Like we have the teeth molds.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, we have the.
Yes, that's pretty crazy item there.
Sam and Ilkka's teeth molds
Yeah.
from Alan Wake 2 are in our foyer at the moment.
Yeah.
It's very funny. It's just like that's something we have at the office, and then I think we have more because like for all of the cast, I'm pretty sure we have teeth molds. At least for like Thor and Odin, we also have teeth molds. That's just like, we have we have
it now. We have it forever.
we have teeth molds at our office. Not a thing that I thought that I would ever see at a game development studio, but here we are. You never know.
We do have like weird stuff in
We do.
in the like publishing storage. Yeah.
From the years.
Yeah.
We have your teeth on display. A replica of your teeth on display.
Yeah.
Not the actual teeth. That would be crass. That would be crass.
Great looking teeth too.
Are they? I can't really judge.
I've been like checking them out in the game sometimes. Because like when they updated the characters with the teeth molds, I was like, wow, like there's so much detail going into the teeth and like they like.
Oh, you mean like after they kind of scanned the mold, like the teeth in the game were look way better. Gotcha.
Yeah, it was
that makes sense.
Because I thought you were looking at the molds itself and you're like, those are nice teeth.
That's what I was also thinking.
Yeah.
I was also thinking like, I don't know,
and I'm like,
dentist.
okay, weird, but
maybe I should check them out.
I mean, like it's right over there. We can go and check them.
So I know there's been a few questions about our future projects like Control or Max Payne, but we're not here to talk about Control 2 or Max Payne or any of our other future projects. We're just here talking about Control and our games that are already out. But yeah, teeth.
Yeah, well,
Teeth.
maybe we can change it up. I don't know.
No, it's an interesting.
Let's keep talking about teeth.
Yeah,
Throughout
but Teemu, have you worked on the DLC stuff for Control?
No, so that's the thing. I haven't worked on the DLCs at all. I basically left the project and went to another project.
Yeah.
Like, was it like 3 months before release? So I wasn't there till the very end. And yeah, also never worked on the DLCs.
Yeah, because I wanted to like. To me, it seemed pretty interesting how. In the Ultimate Edition, DLC is like incorporated in the game. It's it's just there.
Yeah.
If you don't know about it, you you just kind of finish those things up.
Yeah.
And
that's true.
basically you just did them while doing the main campaign. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I only played through the DLCs like I want to say about a year ago.
Okay. Yeah.
Because when I originally was playing the game was when it launched, and then I never got around to playing the DLCs. So they came out later, but then I did, and they are fun. I did enjoy them. Yes, I did. Oops, wrong one. Hey, you have that. You have this. You have no one. Kind of worked out.
Still got him.
Yeah, got someone. Wasn't who I was going for, but it was someone. Shatter. So I was asking, why do we have teeth molds? Because we need to make teeth look realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the cinematics, most of all.
Like whenever, in Alan Wake 2, you have some shots pretty up close of like Casey and Wake where you can see their teeth, and it's like, well, we want to make the teeth look good, or as good as the rest of the character model. So if we would just, this is just me speculating because I'm not a character artist, but if we would just do the teeth by hand, they would be notably different in quality compared to the rest of the character model. That's my guess.
Probably.
Yeah.
But just trust us. We need them for the game.
Yeah.
It's for the game.
Trust me, bro.
Yeah.
This guy, he's
I do
fine.
need my teeth.
He's fine.
Yeah.
He's good.
Trust it.
Somebody has pneumatic tubes at the office. I wish. Man, I wish we had pneumatic tubes. That'd be awesome.
That's kind of old. Isn't it
Right.
like faster to just like
it doesn't
Slack message someone?
No, but that's not the point. That it's
man.
faster. It's cooler.
It's cooler. That's
yeah.
true.
Like I was at the like local hypermarket and they use pneumatic tubes there. Like if they're
Yes.
at the
Yeah.
the cashier,
Uh-huh.
they have a pneumatic tube system
Send the cash.
to send like
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
I want pneumatic tubes at our office. Not that we would ever use them for anything.
Yeah.
But I want it.
Well, we can use them for. We can come up with something.
Okay.
That we actually need them.
I'll tell the office team.
Yeah.
I'm sure they would be more than happy to provide
Yeah.
a pneumatic tube system for our office. I'm sure it's money well spent.
How about like if it's like a critical issue, you get it actually physically, like not the message in Slack or Jira. You
That'd be
just like when you see there's something in your tube, like like your desk. You're like, okay, that's serious.
Amazing. Yeah.
I gotta drop everything and work on that.
Sorry, this is in the way.
Regardless, this place is vitally important to the
Yeah, the pneumatic tube system. Funny stories there as well. Like,
We can talk in broad strokes.
it was one of my babies at one point of the project.
Oh, really?
It was Central Executive was one of the first places where we implemented those. And there was a point in time when I created like the first functional version of the animated one, where you would see like the container like going from one like point A to point B, and you would like basically it's all faked. It's all like smoke and mirrors, where we're just teleporting the same container back to the beginning and then sending it again. And then we had these things, like these pieces in sequence, and we like animated the next piece in sequence just in time to make it look like it's the container moving through the system. And the thinking was like, yeah, these are kind of like the veins of the building. So a lot of time and like effort was put into those.
Yeah, we spend a lot of time thinking about the details of things. Like, how does this physically work? This one thing, and
Yeah.
we're very detail oriented like that. What do we got? Let's see, weapons. I'm not a big spin person myself. I prefer
Shatter.
Pierce. We already have Shatter.
Yeah, Pierce is nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you have Shatter.
Yeah, we have Shatter.
Are we like? We need more
We
materials.
need more materials, so I'm gonna save up.
Yeah, let's save.
I'm gonna save for Pierce. 'Cause
Pierce is nice. Like
It's one of my-
landing headshots with Pierce
Yeah.
feels great.
That's great.
What are your favorite combinations, like abilities? And
Last time I played, it was like Shatter,
Yeah, I used Shatter a lot last time. It's very
Shatter,
powerful.
and maybe Shatter and Pierce for a while, and then maybe like after the last third of the game, I changed it. But I remember, what was it? But yeah, Pierce is like
Pierce is
top
great.
top 2, top 3. Shatter for sure.
I wonder who that is. I'm sure that it won't be an issue later down the line. Surely. Oh, it's time for an astral spike.
such a great sequence.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, we just keep it here. Jimmy? Yeah? Did you get stuck in the astral spike room? Yeah?
But I'm not the only one, right? Who tried to actually fight it and kind of kill it first, and then you're like, okay,
You very quickly realize, nah, that's not happening.
it's not happening. Yeah, I gotta figure something out.
I think I did the same.
Yeah.
Because your first instinct is like, I'll fight it, and then it's like, I can't fight this violent,
Yeah.
undulating rock monster.
Yeah.
Great word, by the way, undulating.
This was one of the great sequences created by Anne-Marie. Shout out to Anne-Marie. Great level designer.
Yeah, she also worked on the Ashray Maze.
Yes,
That's her work.
It's fantastic work.
What did I do here again?
So I do remember like playing this sequence like the very first versions and struggling with it a bit, like understanding like how do I fight this guy, and then I realized, oh wait,
Where's my
puzzle.
battery?
Yeah.
It's great.
That's not a battery. Did I do it? I didn't do it.
No, we need to do it again.
Nuts. Jeez. Let me get that. Oh,
I love the
because I
physics.
have to press that, right?
Just like I don't know, just I had this like since I was a kid and had like computer and whatever. I was just like going to the game shops, and I would be just like, what kind of games you have with ragdoll? Just sell it to me. I was like, I was so like I couldn't care less like what the game was. Just if it had ragdoll, just sell it to me.
Yeah.
So I still have this like kink for physics in the game. I just like cool physics. Give it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And ragdolls, they never get old for me either. Like I always just
Yeah.
find them amazingly fun. So.
Right. And here you can throw like
Everything.
hiss and whatnot. It's even.
Where am I going?
Yeah. So cool.
All right.
And then like later stages you can throw the heavy ones also.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, I don't know what it is like. Why the kind of destructibility and ragdoll in games always mesmerize me. I don't know.
It's a
but-
difficult thing to do. Like destruction physics is
Yeah.
a lot of work.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you don't optimize it well, boy, howdy does it tank your performance.
But somehow it feels to me that like some time ago we had this kind of technology, you know, and then we kind of lost it, and now it seems like we're getting it back, you know, with like.
That is true.
Oh
yeah.
snap!
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. I remember like 2004 and like. Yeah.
What was that one game? Red Faction Guerrilla. That was
Oh, yeah.
That was that game where you could just like destroy everything.
Yeah.
That was bonkers.
That was amazing.
Gotcha. Oh, I thought I got the rocket, but I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, I played it. Definitely, just, like mostly for stuff being destroyed. You know, I'm like, cutscenes, I'll skip it. Let me just destroy like bridges and whatever. That was a lot of fun. When I played Control for the first time, there were so many notes in the game. Like this is like heavy, you know, reading experience. And I was reading some of them, but then at some point I'm like, you know, I'm kind of done, like reading everything. So I would like open something up, and if it's something related to like object of power, maybe I would read it. If it's like email, chain and whatever, I would be maybe like I'll just skip it.
Ow!
But then my second playthrough, I was reading everything, and it was so much better. It's so worth it to read this stuff. Honestly, like it's so worth it. And then like you would read some notes, and then somewhere later in the game, you would see something in the world that was related, where was like talked about in some like random notes. And you actually like know more about this stuff, and you're like, oh, I know what it is. Like they like some people were discussing it in their like email chain. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was I liked it a lot, and of course with like AWE,
Yeah.
reading stuff in AWE is so rewarding.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All the references, all the hints, all the connections.
Yeah.
So like worth it if you guys haven't, you know, been like skipping on the notes. I heavily suggest you, when you're replaying the game, like read them. It's super worth it.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, you learn a lot about the world, like who is Northmore and what happened to him. That's mostly in the notes.
Yeah.
Like he gets mentioned here and there. The director before Trench, and
There's a lot of backstory.
yeah, there's a lot of stuff that happened with Northmore. Let's just say that he's not in a great place currently. Not in a great place. Things could have gone better for him.
For sure.
But if you're just joining us, because I saw the question in chat, I am here, of course, I'm Julius, community manager at Remedy Entertainment. I'm joined by our build engineer, Victor, and principal level designer, Teemu, over here, who worked on the game. All right. Why didn't they put an audio track with Jesse to read all the notes? It was probably just a lot of lines to read. I would imagine that it would have just taken us a lot more time to do that, and it was probably a lack of time, I would imagine.
Yeah, there's a lot of reading for sure. But I do appreciate when the games do that.
The games do that. Yeah.
When notes are like voiced, and especially when you pick up the audio diary.
Yeah.
And it starts playing, and then you close the menu, and it continues to play, and you just do your stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that stuff. as well.
Yeah.
All right, let's.
For me, like the first game, I think it was BioShock. I remember. I don't know why, but I remember the
with the
game
audio logs,
when you
yeah.
pick up the audio
Yeah.
and then you continue to go about, and you're like, oh, like it still plays. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Such a
BioShock.
kind of obvious detail, but to me at least it was that game.
BioShock's great. Also, I love this brain.
Yeah.
The sliced open brain. She's like, the brain.
Is this like a scaled up version, or is this like a real deal sliced up? You know?
I'll never tell. But yeah, physics stuff is definitely a challenge. It's like, Red Faction Guerrilla had a lot of physics stuff. There's something else someone in the chat was mentioning Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Right.
Like, you can basically like just destroy all the terrain in the game, just anywhere. Yeah, I haven't played it, but I've seen clips and it's like,
I need to check it out.
it looks really cool. It's only for the Switch 2. That's why I haven't played it, because I don't have a Switch 2 yet. So but I really do want to play it, because everything I've heard of it, it's just like, oh, it's amazing.
Can you hear me?
And I saw that the game kind of incentivizes you to just destroy stuff, because there's
My
like
name is Jessie.
That's the whole point of the game.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the game. Yeah.
Faden, hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
You got that right.
Oh, fun fact about the elevators. Actually, like, I could probably show it. Oh, I'll do this first. Oh, Explodey Boys.
Yeah.
I can show you if I think this elevator will be able to show it, but the elevators don't quite work in a physically realistic, or they're non-Euclidean.
Do they ever in video games?
Technically as well.
That is a good question. Elevators in video games, also a thing that is surprisingly difficult to do.
Yeah.
That and doors.
Yes.
All the doors.
And ladders.
But yeah, let me see. Okay, so if I do this, then I hit the map, it should show me going in a very weird manner, if I recall. Yeah, there we go.
Oh no.
Oh.
That's not how elevators work.
But it's the oldest house.
It's the oldest house, exactly.
Yeah, like that you can kind of write all the weird stuff off to like, oh, but it's the oldest
It's the oldest
house.
house.
There were so many moments when we were making this game, and we were like, yeah, it's the oldest house. Like,
Yeah.
the elevators are a good example where it's like technically they're really complicated to make, and it's like, well, it is the oldest house, so like, yeah, they can work in a weird way. But I have to say, I never imagined that you could see, like, you could open up the map. and
Now you
see
know.
that. So now I know.
Now you know.
Now I know.
Too bad that we can't do this with like our part of working on a game. It's like stuff don't work and you're like, it's still this house.
Yeah, you're good. The game doesn't launch on PS5. Aha!
Oh,
the
hey guys,
oldest house.
you don't get the builds today, but it's the oldest house. So
It's a
sorry.
weird game.
It's a weird game.
Yeah,
Yeah, and you won't be able to play it today.
if only. Yeah, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
I just realized there isn't any sunlight. Yes, this is correct. There is no sunlight in the oldest house because there's no... There's some windows to the outside world. There are some, because like the door that Jesse enters has windows. So there are some.
There's that, and I don't know if we ever
But-
like answer this thing in the game, in the like lore or anything, but there was at least this this idea like throughout making the game that what you see is kind of the light from the outside reflecting through the building. So it's kind of sunlight, but you know,
Yeah. I've seen a couple people ask about Quantum Break in the chat, like bringing that to modern platforms and remaster and so on. Unfortunately, that is not up to us. That is a Microsoft decision, since Microsoft is the owner of that particular IP. Now we have the luck and probability department, the makinekos and all that stuff. There's what's the puzzle here? How do you do it again? I've done it once, but I don't remember how it's done.
Oh yeah, is it like does this
I've done it
puzzle resolved here, like in this room? The whole thing.
yes, yeah.
Okay.
It's the thing with the cards.
It's Marshall.
I think I've done it at some point, but I wouldn't be able to do it now.
For me as well, it's been like 6 years maybe.
Just call me Jessie.
You played the last time.
Trench
Yeah,
told me to
yeah.
find you
This
the
section at
safety
least.
house.
Yeah.
I played
Even
like
told you
different
this
parts of
through
the
the
game
hotline.
throughout the years
Makes sense.
since after launch, but
None of
not,
this
not
phased
this
her.
part.
Really?
Here's the situation.
Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby.
So there are probably people in chat who know exactly how to play this, and we're like,
Yes, and we're like,
stumbling along.
She seems to know what's going on here.
And then some people are like, but you can't grow trees with fake lights, and it's the oldest house.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's the oldest house. Trees can grow there.
I mean, they may also be fake, right? The plastic.
They could be.
Could be.
Could be.
Could be.
Could be real.
You never know. You gotta maybe read the notes, and it's gonna be there. You never know.
I think
actually. Might
I
be.
think there might be a note about
No,
plants, actually.
wait. There's like isn't there like Ahti side quest where you gotta water the plants?
Yes.
So some of them are real at least.
Yes, this is true. Oh yeah, no, I can't do this yet because I don't have the 5th level clearance.
Yep.
So this one is for later. Touch something, Ranger. I give you permission. I'm the director. You can touch stuff. Come on, do it. I know you want to do it. Ranger number 1, I think, was the one who was saying touching stuff. Come on, do it. Do it, Ranger. I know you want to.
Those are nice weapons.
Yeah.
I mean, not as cool as the service gun, but
Yeah.
but you know, what if you could have taken like SMG as Jesse and just go at it?
I see rangers over there.
I see Rangers. I see orbs.
I love when you pick stuff up from afar and then while you yank the object towards you,
Like
it also
that.
like
You
hits.
can hit someone.
Yep.
Yeah, it's so good. And like you can basically do it like twice, you know?
Yeah.
Ritual division.
Like in the I don't know, it reminds me the
Wait, so you have to talk to the plants, not water them. That's true. That's the quest.
Still might be fake plants.
Maybe.
I mean, it's like plastic plant with like a microphone or something. I mean,
It's the oldest house.
could be. It's all this house. Could be anything.
Get over here. I'm gonna shatter you. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Chill. Oh, exploded boys.
I love it at some point you can just yank them towards
Yep.
you and throw them. Like not even shooting, just
Let's see. No, I can't do it yet. Why does the FOV zoom out when in open areas? I prefer it up close all the time. I don't know. There's probably a reason, but I don't know the reason.
I mean, the reason is obvious. It's the oldest house.
This is everything. It's just like, what's the house?
I love it. Too bad that we kind of. Well, actually, I am, working on the update. Like getting the build out for the for the next patch. So, if stuff's not working, that's what I'll say.
That's what
next week I'll be like, sorry guys, the oldest house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always the same.
Oh, I'm glad that now I can use this card, but
Yes.
because we had a lot of updates to the build system.
My boss is gonna come to me next week. Why is Victor telling everything still his house? I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know. Boys, what's going on? It's Chief Lois. Oh, hey, Lois. Sorry. Such a stupid joke. Take it. Boom. A boom. A boom. Bonk. Oh. Nope, don't.
Yeah. Talking about like combining the abilities and the weapon, I think I like evade and shatter combination the most. Well, of course, like launch is amazing as well, but like I like to kind of like dance around.
Yeah.
Just
Like strafe towards the enemy and then like up close just use the shatter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One shot.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I love the same thing in Quantum Break actually. That was like one of the things that I like most about the gameplay there.
Like
having
pause the
ability-
time and then like get close
to the enemy. and
Yeah,
then
that was really
blast them
fun in
up.
Quantum Break. It was just like,
But were there like there were like some melee takedown animations there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. You like jumps
Yeah.
up and then
Yeah.
Those were
punches in the face.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Is this like another kind of older Remedy game that I should replay?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I only played it like
Yeah.
I played it once on
2 years
release,
ago?
I think. That's it. It was such a long time ago. But I remember playing it and watching all the all the TV episodes and everything. And that was that was different. You know, I felt different, like
Yeah.
to like anything else for sure.
Yeah.
But that like E3 presentation I remember with the breach.
Oh yeah.
And like you collapsed breach and then you turned like back time and
the boat.
and
Or the
everything.
ship. There was like a ship, right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
It blew my mind back in the day for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
I need to play through American Nightmare. That's like the only. This is the only Alan Wake one that I haven't played. I need to get that at some point.
American Nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really good.
It's really fun, yeah.
I played it recently. It's not part of the remaster. No.
It's separate.
Yeah, but I played it separately. Just that.
Pierce. Let's go.
Pierce.
Nice. We're
talking.
it.
So what is it? Shatter and Pierce.
Oh yeah, because I have to choose.
Yeah, you got it.
Shatter and Pierce is a. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try it.
Shatter and Pierce. It could be like a cheesy 80s TV show, Shatter and Pierce.
Shatter and Pierce.
Like a character's name.
Something like Miami Vice,
Yeah, I see the vision.
Yeah.
I see the.
Yeah.
Dang it, Shatter!
Yeah.
We do things.
Give me
here
your
by
gun and your badge.
Yeah, give me your gun and your badge. We do things here by the book. Oh, there's a really good Simpsons joke about there's the. So if you've never watched older Simpsons, firstly, I highly recommend doing that. But there's
How old are we talking?
Like seasons 4 to 10. Those are like the best seasons. But there's like a running joke, or there's like this cop TV show or movie that runs in the background that they show like every now and then for like a minute or two.
Yeah.
And it actually creates like a kind of a cohesive story if you watch them all back to back.
Right.
Really?
And it's like, it's Rainier Wolfcastle, who's like the Simpsons equivalent of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
And then there's one scene where McBain, yeah. And then there's like one point where McBain is getting schooled by his superiors, like, we do things here by the book, and then he shoots, like he's holding a book and he shoots the book and he goes, by book. It's so good.
I could have been in like Shatter and Pierce for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, hey, look, a rubber duck. Ooh. Surely nothing bad will happen if I turn my back on it.
Altered item.
Just the rubber duck.
Yeah.
AE analysis session 2. I will
Behind
begin
a
by
safety
introducing
glass.
various
Wait, what was
components
the thing we had like
First,
a ton of rubber
low
ducks?
voltage
Rubber
electric
ducks
shock.
this year? Last year?
On rubber.
The office?
Oh yeah, Ben, one of our gameplay designers on Firebreak, he bought like a huge bag of small rubber ducks.
Yeah.
Right.
And in some of our streams, we also had them here as well. But he has like a ton of them.
Yeah.
Each with a different value on the
But yes, we are keeping everyone company until a certain video game releases today, which I will definitely be playing. Post one in chat if you're going to be playing Silk Song today.
I wouldn't say I don't know what you're talking about, but then you spoiled it.
Spoiled it?
It's not spoiled, but I don't know.
What do you mean spoiled it? The biggest indie game release of like the last 10 years. Dude, you spoiled it. What the heck?
Maybe for some it was like still a surprise. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I can't believe that it is coming out. It's out in an hour. Isn't it like an hour and 45 minutes? But anyway, yeah, it's out very soon, which is hard to believe. But yeah. I do wonder what this glass is made of that it can survive the service weapon.
Hey, in video games, I don't know if you noticed, if you have like the metal kind of fence thing behind the glass, it means that nothing can penetrate it.
We actually did discuss this in the last stream.
Really?
Yeah, we did. We were talking about the glass.
So beautiful. Just look at the lighting.
Yeah.
It's
Much
just
like these HRAs. Sounds
looks
like
so
Darling
good.
built them. And most of the things
okay.
around
I'm
here.
replaying this.
If Marshall can't
It is a
help us
beautiful
from
game.
Dylan,
Yeah.
he's our next.
I think I
best
got
bet.
I think last time I played it,
Assuming
maybe like a
he's
couple years ago when I
not
got the
dead.
new TV with the
taken
backlight
over
and stuff.
by the hiss.
So it was, and like this game is just made for the for the backlit TVs for sure.
Oh, just look at that.
So
Yeah.
Look at the light fall
Yeah.
there. Great lighting. Appreciate that in video games. It's hard work. It is hard work. Because I think you can get like good lighting in a game, but then like getting the lighting to be really good and performant, that's the challenge.
Yeah.
Because lighting is very performance intensive. It eats up a lot of resources. I remember when I worked on Trials Rising, I had to spend a lot of time optimizing for consoles on the lighting side. The levels, that is, like, we can't use dynamic.
Really?
Yeah, it was like, we can't use dynamic lighting on this point. You have to use static lighting on these backgrounds because the player won't interact with them, so you're all good on that front.
Yeah.
Can I? Oh, no, I can't get you.
Yeah. Trials was like my go-to series for sure for like a while. I have all of them on Steam, and I had them on way back when Xbox Live Arcade.
Oh yeah.
I played since. I mean, Flash first. It was a Flash game.
Yeah.
And then they released it on like Live Arcade. I have been playing this.
Okay, try to do this while I'm.
No.
Nope. Hold up. I'm trying to figure this out, but doing this.
I think. Wait, you were there, no?
Close-ish.
There. Yeah.
Nuts. Oh, I did it.
Oh. There you go.
Good
Pure skill.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Does ray tracing help with the lighting problem performance-wise? No, it makes it worse. Ray tracing is also very performance taxing. That's why if you want to do ray tracing, you usually have to have a very beefy GPU because it's very GPU intensive. I mean, it makes the game look more realistic when it comes to reflections, but it is definitely not easier on the machine.
Any idea how to make it work?
But still nowadays, even in some games with like ray tracing on etc., and then you see a mirror, and you're like, nope. Like reflection, like reflecting surfaces, yes, but then the mirrors, they're still kind of. But again, we had this ancient technology when mirrors actually
Used to exist.
in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, it was all, of course, like some kind of trickery, like the mirror, room on the behind the wall.
Yeah.
And then another character that just does the same stuff that you do.
Yeah.
Or something, something else. But yeah.
Back in the old days, there were different tricks you could pull.
But yeah, but like back in the old days, you could have like one mirror in the game that worked properly, and people would lose their minds, and you're like, oh my god,
All right,
they
now,
have this.
I need to lock in because I need to remember what is this puzzle about.
Yeah, so this one was with the cards, yeah.
What do I have to do? What do I have to do here again? Oh, brother.
Yeah, but again, it's not. Is it like everything in the same room?
So
I thought it was.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We have all the punch cards here.
Yeah, I just need to
I
find
need to
the
put them
cards.
in the correct order.
Yep.
Is this one of them? Yes. I need one more. Where's the last card? Lou.
Oh yeah, someone said about like Hitman render to texture mirrors. Yes.
Oh,
Like Hitman also kind of blew my mind with that.
oh man.
Yeah. Shout out IO Interactive, our
Yes.
Danish friends. Shout out.
Shout out.
Congrats on their big PlayStation. What is it called? What is it called? Not PlayStation Direct. That's not what it's called. State of Play.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they had a State of Play yesterday for the James Bond game that they're
Oh
making.
yeah. I actually
Congrats.
just today I saw the
Fantastic.
gameplay trailer from there.
Really.
Yeah, I like how it looks. Yeah.
I think the last card might be up here. Are you making Max Payne remake? Yep, we are. Max Payne 1 and 2 remakes. But we are not here to announce anything on that or Control 2. So, you're gonna have to wait. Oh, there's also, which one is this? 4. What is... So, that one, the first one is the one with the umbrella. Because it kind of looks like the umbrella.
Yeah. No, it does.
Hey, Dr. Yoshi Mitoku's guided imagery experience. Imagery experience.
Okay.
Smooth. That's the Hideo Kojima.
Yep.
mission.
It is.
Yes.
Read that somewhere.
Hideo Kojima. All right, let's see. So, the first one is the umbrella because it looks like Umbrella's logo from Resident Evil. Yep. So that one. And the second one. Nope, not that. The second one is one shade. Oh, no, wait. The second one is fully shaded in the middle. Those have to be swapped. Where's the second one? here. Fully shaded in the middle. And then this is the third one, which was here? Yeah, no, that's the fifth one. There's the third one. Oh, there. So that's this one. And then the fourth one is the half shade. So upstairs. And then the fifth is the last one. Yeah. I was reading chat at the same time.
Yeah.
Such is the
Looks like
life.
he was working on something to do with these symbols.
Yeah. I hacked the system. Apparently I
No.
didn't. Apparently I did not hack the
Oh,
system.
no.
What did I do wrong?
Here we go again.
Here we go again. Wait, hold.
Here we go. Okay.
Yeah, that
Do
one's...
you swap the fourth?
Oh,
and
the
fifth?
fourth and fifth are
Yeah,
swapped.
the last one.
That's true. Give me that back.
I remember it was. I think it was Ultimate Edition. Maybe release.
Mhm.
And then we've added for Epic Games. We've added the check
Boom.
that you're logged in to launch the game.
Mhm.
That you're actually logged into Epic Games.
Mhm.
And we released the update being smart, not doing updates on Friday, which is, just so you know, guys, it's the worst idea ever.
Yes.
And it still happens. Everybody knows about it, and it still happens all the time, just because life.
Yeah.
My raw.
So we did update on Thursday, and it went just fine. And then Friday evening, after work, I'm at home, ready to go to the bar, and I'm literally sitting with, one leg in my pants, and like looking at my phone, and I'm getting the message from our publishing director, Thomas.
Mhm.
Shout out, Thomas.
Communications director.
Communications director, yeah. And he's like, "There's something bad going on with the PC build. Can you check the email?" And I'm checking the email, and it does. I mean, like, I think, yeah. And basically, we need to revert this change, like before the weekend comes. And it's like maybe it was like 10 p.m. Friday, and it was before this working from home being a thing. So I'm like, okay, I gotta go to the office. Instead of the bar, I'm just coming to the office. And on my way to the office, one of our gameplay programmers, shout out Tudor, he sees me and he's like, what are you doing? Like, why are you going to the office? And I'm explaining him the situation, and I'm like, I'll just revert this change. I'll just take this change out and rebuild the game. And he's like, nah, it's not gonna work because I worked on that feature. Not gonna work like that. And he's like, let's go. And he went to the office with me, and we ended up just staying until 4 a.m. He was in his room, I was in my room. He was like reverting changes. I was like rebuilding the package, and then you can go through like the whole pipeline, build the code, the data, like everything, like package everything, or you can kind of hack it a little bit and just repackage stuff with the changes that you need. But we don't do it here, but sometimes you have to. So yeah, I've been just like rebuilding it, testing it, and I'm like, doesn't work. It's like, okay, let me try another thing. So we were here until like 4 a.m, and we got it done before the weekend. And yeah, I remember people were like, oh, thank you, Remedy. You heard the community and did this, and I was like, yes, let's go. But it was actually super fun and like bonding experience. We were like, we were best friends with Tudor now after this. But talking about the team being like helpful and everything, like that was just he was doing his stuff at the office, like playing maybe board games or something.
Yeah.
And he just noticed me. He's like, okay, let's go. We'll make it happen, and we did.
Yeah.
And it was pretty awesome.
The moral of the story is, don't publish something on a Friday.
Yeah. Well, we did it on Thursday, so maybe don't even do it on Thursday.
I mean, yeah.
But nah.
Tuesday's the best, honestly. Tuesday's the best because then you have time to react.
True.
But it always doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
But also another thing there is like making these games, you sometimes need to go through tough times, and usually those times end up bringing you together. Like,
It's true.
Like you mentioned, like some of those like challenges that were like felt like impossible challenges at the time. Like now they feel like, oh man, those were the days because we like worked together.
Yeah.
And we got things done and like solved the issue.
There's a great question in chat, like, is building a game long? If you know, I'd like to know how long it took for Control and Alan Wake 2. Yes, making games, like a game of this scale, requires usually 3 to 5 years, and depending on the studio, hundreds of people, if not thousands. Like the biggest games like Call of Duty or Assassin's Creed, you're talking like thousands of people working on it. We don't have thousands, obviously, at Remedy. We're much smaller. But yes, these games take a long time to make and a lot of work. So it is not easy.
Absolutely. And of course, within those years, you're doing like constant iterations on things, like new versions of things and like making things better.
Oh, yeah, right. I forgot.
So
Bang.
It's a lot of like
bang,
repeating things sometimes.
Sometimes. Where's the orb? Where's the orb? Where's the orb? There's the orb.
Yeah, I somehow thought that the question maybe was about like building the game, getting the build assembled.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
but it's just me. When I hear when I hear build, hey, sometimes when I meet people and I'm like, I'm a build engineer, and they're like, oh, construction.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah.
I mean, kind of, in a way. I construct the game build, but you know.
Actually, sometimes when I talk to people, I'm a level designer. They think like I design desks or something. Especially if I say like in Finnish, like tasosuunnittelija, so they're thinking like, oh, pöytätaso, like table top. Like, oh no, it's video games, and they're like, what? Okay.
Does the timeline get shorter if it's a sequel? It can get shorter, yes. If it's like a direct sequel, I think a really good example of that would be like Assassin's Creed 1 to Assassin's Creed 2. Like Assassin's Creed 1 took a very long time to make because it was the first in the series and it was a new platform. But then Assassin's Creed 2, I think they made it in like 2.5 years. Like it was a lot shorter because you already know you have a basis to what to work on. So...
Yeah, definitely. And if you get to like reuse parts of the tech and the assets and everything.
Exactly. That will also save you a lot of time if you can reuse stuff.
Yeah.
Did I hear a knock?
I think I heard a knock.
Who's knocking at the door? I don't know.
Are we getting kicked out?
No, we're not.
But yeah, compiling the game.
Yes.
Yeah. It depends on the amount of data.
Yeah.
That was our CEO who knocked on the door, and I was like, "Who's knocking? Oh no, what's happening?" And our CEO just came in here, and he was like, "Oh." He's great. That was great.
That's true.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yes.
Like, oops. What was I doing?
But yeah, compiling the game. Yeah, it depends on the amount of data that we have. Because it's like it consists of like the different parts. You compile the code, you compile the data. Sometimes like shaders are compiled separately, and then you package everything in one package. And for consoles, you use their SDK for it, their own tools. And you just tell the tools like the code is here, the data is here.
Yeah,
that's the type of the package that we need. Do it. Kinda. And then, for PC, of course, we do it ourselves, but it's mostly just, or everything is already compiled. You just need to put it into the kind of correct places so that Northlight, our engine, knows where the data is, how to launch the game and stuff. So it depends on the amount of data that we have. Of course, when we just start, on the project, super fast, of course, because there's not that much data to move and transfer, and like when you do like data validation, whatever, just like less stuff to go through for the the code. But when the games are bigger, and especially with like something like Alan Wake 2, it was like around 100 gigs.
Yeah.
But I was just actually today I was just working on optimizing like packaging times. I was working on it like last week and this week, so we're updating our build system today, so we don't do it on Friday.
Yeah.
And that's what I was doing, just trying to find out the places where maybe we do like some superfluous copy of data, and if we can get rid of that, so it takes less, and it actually takes sometimes when you optimize stuff, it can take minutes, and it doesn't sound that much if if the whole compilation takes like for bigger games several hours, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, yeah.
And it depends on, you can build the game differently, like reused already copied stuff, whatever. But when you take off the minutes, it doesn't sound like that much, but when you build the game every day multiple times, that actually makes life way easier.
Yes.
and like that's
It accumulates.
yeah, that's the biggest struggle usually, just to get the game out as fast as possible.
Yeah, because if you're like, it only takes like 2 hours is not that much, but if you need to do it like several times a day, that 2 hours is very expensive.
Yes.
But then there was a good question of like, did we work with, or were there actual architects designing the buildings or like the spaces?
No, not actual architects, but we were definitely inspired by brutalist architecture, throughout the years. So.
Oh, that was satisfying. Sorry.
So there's definitely that, and
there we go.
Oh, good. That was nice.
This is...
But yeah, like we were definitely inspired by brutalist architecture, and like architects like Alvar Aalto, the Finnish architect. Like, that was at least like one of my references and like inspirations working on Central Executive. There's the Viipuri Library in Finland that is designed by him, and Dead Letters of Central Executive is sort of like a scaled up, weirded up version.
Oh, really?
Of the library. Like there are some parts that definitely like were like influenced by real world.
Cool
places.
I need to figure out where to go. Because
are there any reference to Aalto's the lake shape? Because at least I saw that there's like vases and whatnot with the lake shape.
Oh, that
his design.
That's a good question. Yeah. About that, I'm not sure. But
maybe somewhere.
Probably somewhere.
Where do I need to go now? I totally forgot where I need to go.
Yeah.
So I need to make it to BlackRock processing. Oh, I have to go to maintenance. It says maintenance there, and I just didn't read it because too busy yapping.
Also worth mentioning that actually in Helsinki and around the capital area in Espoo, like we have these, there are regions that are more brutalist than others. Like a lot of the architecture is like concrete, and especially when you go into these like office type of buildings, you sometimes might surprise yourself and like walk in a building and say like, wow, this looks like it's from Control. So definitely like Malmi and Itäkeskus and Pasila in
Eastern Pasila, yeah.
That's true.
Pasila was a big inspiration for me working on Control. There were some of these lobbies that I walked past just like day to day and happened to like look inside and thought to myself, this could be the entrance to the oldest house. It just looks exactly like the lobby. And when we were working on the lobby, the beginning of the game, we used some references from where we live.
That's
I think apartment buildings in Merihaka can look like oldest house.
Yes,
at least the exterior. They're
really
tall and like bunch of concrete. They're brutal.
Yeah. You don't need to go very far to find this.
Oh yeah. That's basically city center.
Yes.
Yeah. Where am I going?
So maybe one thing that I wanted to mention earlier. Regarding architecture and level design and sort of the where environment art and level design met in this project, I wanted to say that it actually helped level design a whole lot, in my opinion, at least that we had this setting of the oldest house, and it was like a brutalist building, because then we could start with abstract designs and not think too much about the themes of the spaces, and like some of that stuff could be injected later. So we could indeed like approach these spaces with gameplay play first mentality and just make them work for combat and traversal, and then later think about, okay, what could this actually be? Like, what part of the building are we playing? So yeah, in a sense, it really helped us. Setting of a game can sometimes really make a huge difference, like when it comes to building these spaces and how hard it is.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, I need to figure out where to go.
Sorry, I saw another question about the building stuff. I'm just looking at the questions and I'm like, is there like compilation or the word building there? But no, like someone asked about the kind of the differences between building for different platforms, compiling the game, and like the one thing that actually it's my I worked on like 3-4 projects at Remedy, and we always have this thing when we compile the kind of builds that go to like certification and whatever. For PlayStation, when you compile it, you gotta tell the PlayStation packer tool that this build is meant for kind of publishing for release. But when we develop, we never do that because it takes a bit more time to produce the build, because it actually creates like a config file, and it takes time to just populate the file. So we just disable this. It's just a argument, just a flag that you pass to the tool. We always disable it because for development we don't need it, and we don't need to we need to save as much time as possible. And then we forget about it, and then we send the build to Sony, and they're like, nope, sorry, you didn't build this with the appropriate flag, and we need to rebuild the whole thing at the flag, and then it takes more time, and we're like, sorry, now the builds will be longer. But
that's the reason sometimes.
Yeah. There's so many small things that you would never think would go wrong, and then they actually go wrong.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Like on my side, I just noticed that today the build is taking a long time. Like, what's going on?
Hey, sometimes it's something like it can be some super strange stuff, like the builders, they got Windows update overnight, and then you need to sync the whole repository when building the next one, and it's like additional 3-4 hours if it's like terabytes of data that you need to sync first, and then it just takes longer. So there's like different stuff happens, but we try not to be smart about it, especially like lately, definitely, because this game was built on a completely different pipeline that we have right now.
Here's your friend.
Dude, I was like,
I have a friend. Oh wait, I can't.
Oh, and he flew like past the door into the pillar.
T-posing.
That's good. Again, like ragdoll, like I don't know, nothing beats it.
It's very sad.
And then like pieces of concrete like everywhere, and you can take like pieces of the wall out. It's so good.
It's great. Boom.
Still holds up. Yeah.
It's always fun to break things in games.
Yeah.
Because in real life, like you can't, and you don't wanna. So in the game, you can be like, I'll destroy everything. It's like,
you need to clean up afterwards.
Yeah, that is the unfortunate fact.
But there are like there are places where you can like. Destroy like plates and whatnot, like
rage
teaching
rooms or whatever.
Rage rooms, yeah.
This I love this.
Have you guys tried?
Yes.
Oh yeah, this is
just.
Let's take this in.
This is great. As brutal as it gets.
Seems I can't get to there. But why? Am I supposed to talk to Arish? I need to look this up. I need to lock in and focus because I'm doing stuff.
Yeah.
I'm doing things, doing stuff. But I think we could have a little break right now. We can stretch our legs and go to the bathroom and whatnot. And then when we come back, we'll do our little giveaway for a Control tote bag and Control mouse mat. So one lucky person is going to get both of those items sent to them by us. So stick around.
Exciting.
And we will be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. So we'll see you all in a moment. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Remedy Games Control, our stream series where we play through Control with developers from the team. Now, we have a little giveaway to do. So one lucky winner is going to get, hold up, this Control mouse mat, boom,
The best.
and this
I love it,
Control tote bag, boom. This is Control.
I don't have
Try
this
it.
one. Do you have this one?
The bag?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the bag.
I don't have the back. What's
So, the way that this works, let me just turn this on first before I say anything. The way that this works is that you, so don't write it yet, but starting now, oh, oops, hold up. I need to do one more thing. Just give me a second. Mouse pad plus tote bag. Starting now, if you write !enter into either the YouTube chat or the Twitch chat, you will enter in for a chance to win these 2 items. So we will ship it over to you. And yeah, !enter in the chat. 1 entry per person, so you don't have to write it more than once. It won't help your chances. Everyone has the same chances as 1 chance per person.
Too bad we're on video, because now I can't, enter.
Oh, nuts.
Like under the desk.
Yeah. So yeah, 1 entry per person, !.
You could have asked someone on the outside to do it.
Too late. Too late.
Too late. Yeah, so !enter if you want to enter for a chance to win a mouse pad and a tote bag, control branded, of course. And we have about a bit under 2 minutes left, so !enter. I think we'll do a full finish stream. Probably not, no, because a lot of our developers are not Finnish speakers, so it would be more difficult to find guests for the stream. Also, a lot of people would not be able to watch the stream because a lot of people don't speak Finnish. So, and we want this to be as accessible to as wide an audience as possible. So, but yeah, !enter. This is last chances. A bit over a minute left to enter for a chance to win a control tote bag and a control mouse pad. And you don't need to write it more than once. 1 time is enough. But yes, today, who will win? 1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining. Slayer. That's Halo.
Halo or Unreal Tournament.
I didn't really play. I played a little bit of Unreal Tournament, like in school. Like our school computers had, I think, Unreal Tournament 2, and we would play it sometimes. But I never played it like other than that.
I played a ton of. Was it 2004?
The first one was 99.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think it was like Unreal.
30 seconds rating.
2004.
2004, yeah.
Right? Yeah.
!enter.
With the
Thank you.
buggy car. Instead of the doors, they had the like the knives,
the blades,
whatever the blades. Yeah, it was the best.
All right, we're coming to the end. So if you want a chance to win a control tote bag and a control mouse pad, !enter. Last chance. 10 seconds remaining. 10 seconds remaining. We played a lot of Halo with my friends because I didn't have an Xbox mode. All right. So the winner, it says here, R618. R618, you are the winner.
That's not me.
Could you please shout out in either of the chats, whoever that is, R618. Oh, there you are. Oh. R618. I see you. All right, I'm going to put you to the side here. I'm going to DM you on Twitch. I'll Twitch whisper you after the stream to get your contact information so we can send you the goods. Let me see.
Congrats.
618.
Yeah, congrats.
Congratulations. There you are.
True.
Yes. Yeah. So yes, congratulations. I'll get in touch with you after the stream, or actually, I'll do it right the heck now so I don't forget. Yes, I know Twitch. I know. So
we
yeah,
should still have them somewhere. I should ask around. It's not the last one, right? Mousepad in existence.
We'll talk after stream. Let's have a look.
Maybe it is.
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But all right, that's it for the giveaway. So R618, congratulations. You'll be getting a mousepad and a tote bag that we will send you.
Good job.
Nice.
Good job. All right. let's get back to Control. I figured out what to do. There was a door that I could open that I didn't realize I could open because I didn't realize that I had gotten the level 4 access card because I was yapping and I missed it.
Always.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, so that's...
Always the doors.
Did you find out yourself, or you looked?
I found out myself. I had a look and
True gamer.
I was like, I wonder if I can open that door. And sure enough, I could. Where am I? There. Boom. Back in the game. Also, I should remind everyone at this point as well that we have a limited Remedy 30-year merch collaboration with I Am 8-Bit. So if you would like to get some cool Remedy merch, some Control merch, some Alan Wake merch, a bunch of stuff, check it out. The pre-orders are open until September 22nd. And we also partnered with Lost in Cult to bring you Alan Wake Design Works, which is a deep dive book on all things Alan Wake. There's interviews there, art, etc. on the making of Alan Wake 2, all that stuff. So check it out. Check it out. The pre-order for that is open until October 13th, I think. I forgot now. But
There's still time.
There's still time. Anyway, let's continue. So yeah, there was a door I could open. I didn't realize I could open it because I'm a silly bully. Oh wait, this is the opposite. Oh, there it goes. Whoa, look at it go. This is the opposite.
Gone.
I have to turn it off. Another art and making of Control. If you like, you should get in touch with. I forget who the publisher for the art and making of Control is, but send them some kind emails and say, hey, we would like another run of this book. Because if they get kind emails from fans saying, I would love to buy the art and making of Control, then they can do another run. But that's on them,
Yeah, that was a nice.
Yeah, it's a nice book.
That was a nice book. Yeah.
But it's oh oops, I need to open the door. Everyone send an email. A kindly worded email saying, hello. I would like another run of the art and making of Control, please.
With the exact
Yes,
accent.
with this accent. I will buy it for the highest price.
Oh, I think you can buy it for the highest price. Someone
that's
send me the link, for the resale of those.
That's true, though.
Yeah. There is a highest price for sure.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That does happen. They do that sometimes, don't they? All right, it's time to go to the Ocean View Motel and Casino. I want to see the casino part, because it is the Ocean View Motel and the casino. There is a casino. I would like to see the casino. I wonder what these doors are. A spiral. What could that mean?
Yes, indeed.
What could that mean?
The light switches kind of blew my mind when I first played, and I saw it, and it was like, I knew that, okay, you you yank on it once, nothing happens, and I'm like, okay, third time, 3 times rule in video games. But I did not expect the change of the environment. So good.
Is it radio? No, I wanna. Oh.
But yeah, I brought some.
Oh yes.
I brought some. Well, I guess gold masters.
Memorabilia, yeah.
Yeah.
So
it was on my desk.
Yeah, this is the disc.
I don't know. Do we have the zoom?
Hold up, I'll change scenes quickly.
But I mean, there's nothing actually to look at besides of my lousy handwriting.
Your handwriting, yes.
Yeah. So this is the disc, the master disc for Control Ultimate Edition.
Yeah.
This is the disc that we printed it on and sent it to first parties. The actual for Ultimate Edition, and then
There was a
there's a finger.
Nice. Someone's fingerprint there.
Well, probably mine. But it actually works. Like, the thing is, if you put it inside of the dev kit, it won't work on the regular console. But yeah, then you can install it and play it. And I don't know why I have two. Probably one is not working, and the other one does. So
yeah.
But
memorabilia.
I wasted like a ton of Blu-ray discs. I mean, bad for environment, sorry, but it had to be done because it wasn't as easy as just burning the image in old days. Like there's
It's a lot of work.
trickery need to be done for them
Let's
to
see. What are
like,
we
end up
doing?
on the
What are we doing here?
on the disc.
Nothing in there. Let's ding the bell. Ding dong. The disc is surely an OOP.
Yeah, this
Probably.
is definitely. I mean,
Gotta clean this room.
it does have the game, so it does have like some kind of power to to play the game to launch it. But yeah,
There we go.
too bad that I couldn't find the one from Microsoft that has like not for resale stamp and everything. But that because these are, I think these ones are PS5 and
Probably just-
Xbox is. It was some it was made like differently, but I do have it somewhere.
Hello? Oh, I need to copy this. That's what I need to do. So that goes there. Chair is out. That's on the... Okay, so it's otherwise fine. I just need to fiddle with the chair.
Yeah.
The motel is iconic. It is, but I want to see the casino because it is... There is a casino in the name.
Yes.
A magical sound.
Yeah, coming up with these puzzles, by the way, was pretty interesting because the brief that we got in the beginning was sort of like, well, it's dream logic and like anything kind of goes. And then we started from there and like seeing what really works and what could be understood by the player.
It's challenging, I guess, to be like, use dream logic because dream logic is so
Well, yeah.
nonsensical.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So you're like, it's kind of like draw anything, you know? So it's like, but what do I draw?
Yeah, it's like the exact opposite to what you want to do in a game, where you want to be very sort of like clear with the player feedback and like give hints and kind of guide the player with an invisible hand. So so yeah, it was a lot of trial and error to get the tone right. I think in the end we did pretty okay.
Oh, nice.
Here we
Had a
are.
lot of fun with those.
Okay, now it's done. Now we can go to the Black Rock Quarry.
How many times do you like go to the ocean view in Control? 3 times?
At least 3.
At least 3.
Yeah, more than 3 times.
More than 3 times.
Yeah.
I would say more, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Wait, is it? It's this way, yeah. There it is. The big fire break.
I only remember that during development it was like 8 or 12 times, but I'm not sure that we do.
I don't think it's
go
that.
many
I don't think it's that many.
I don't think it's not 12.
Yeah, no,
But
I think some of those puzzles we needed to cut.
should be at least 3. Because
Yeah.
like you change the rooms, right? You, like move objects in the room. Then there's like when there's like a speakers, and then the other one is where one of the rooms is like occupied by the
That's where Marshall said we'd find a prism.
something, not tentacles, but you know, by the there's like a mass, right?
Your workspace have been rearranged,
Yeah.
removed, added
Is it being played on console? No, we're playing on PC with the settings maxed out.
while speaking to yourself in a reassuring tone. This will not only keep you calm, but also the room. Yay!
I love the FBC little. Like, hey, if cosmic horror is happening, just chill, be cool about it. Don't worry. Where in the game are we? We're about to enter the Black Rock Quarry. That's where we're at.
Which is also pretty spectacular
It's
site.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
So yeah. Before the stream, I was thinking about this question a little bit, like what was the most fun thing working on the game, and I would say really just the world of Control, like really sort of diving into it
Tonight.
and just like immersing yourself into the world when you were building the levels, because I found the world so bizarre and fascinating. And also early on when we were still making the game and sort of like figuring it out, there was this time when everything kind of felt mysterious also, covering
The game itself.
the game itself.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was really memorable times. Working very closely with writers and getting this sort of like
Back here.
new weird angle on also like the puzzles and the levels. So
Because like now we know what Control is, right? Like we're like, okay, this is what Control is, and this is what it isn't. But back then, like,
yeah,
you didn't know yet.
yeah.
And it's pretty weird.
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, all of our
it's not.
games are
It's
weird,
not
though.
kind of.
It's pretty weird.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
Yeah. That was like, for me, one of the best things, like embracing that weirdness. Yeah. It was fun. Fun making a game set in this universe.
Yeah. It is really cool. And I really like the Remedy connected universe and how they tie together. It's cool. We can't really talk about the Hiss particles that much today. We don't have a VFX artist here who worked on the project, so can't really answer that one. Maybe in the future stream we will have someone from VFX who could answer that, because it is a really cool effect.
I honestly like, because when I
Same with Northlight. We don't have a Northlight engine specialist here today, but maybe another stream we can talk more about Northlight. Sorry, go ahead.
no, it's when I just came to Remedy, it was at the tail end of original Control. Like, we went through certification, and it was kind of the time to just kind of release the game. And yeah, it was the end of July. No one in the office. Everyone is on vacation and whatnot. And I was like, my first days in the office, and I was just like playing the game. And I remember it was like final-ish, build. Maybe pre-day one patch, maybe, but I remember the particle effects and whatnot. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, is this intentional? Or is this like is it a bug? But then kind of when you see it more, and it's like you see it in like different places kind of, and you're like, okay, I see the patterns. Like, this is definitely this is definitely how it's supposed to be. Yeah.
Someone's asking, will this be available later? Yes. So it's going to be permanently on our YouTube channel, and I think for a week or two on Twitch. I forget how long the VODs are. Can you move just in a little bit?
Oh, sure.
So we can have you in shot. There we go. Perfect.
Imminent destruction. Another day at the FBC. The Darling's lab is
These
just
are
half the
pre-ordered
processing.
2 deluxe copies of the Alan Wake book. Let's go. Let's go.
News is, it's right down the hall.
Go to the Labyrinth? We will eventually, but that's later on,
It's quite,
Can't just get there.
a bit later in the game.
That's what the
Will
Rangers
2
said.
deluxe copies of Alan Wake
Yeah.
give you Alan Wake 2?
That we are just trying to
No.
So it's my first and last time.
Salvador was on the blue, apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the
How did you guys decide the placement of control points?
Hey,
Oh,
got you.
that's a good one. So,
fearless leader.
They shouldn't rely on me. They don't know me.
where would I start with this one? Like, the initial placement was really
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people
more
and get to the
thought
base
from the
ASAP.
perspective that, okay, like, these are the key moments during the missions and
I'll
the
go deal
most
with this
challenging
once.
sections that we definitely want to
I'm
make
getting
sure
kinda
that we
used to
save.
them.
Give the player the opportunity to save before those. So the initial pass was like kind of based on the critical path, but then later on we actually added a lot more control points. When we went to like UR, started doing testing, and then we get feedback from people saying like, yeah, there should be a control point here because I keep dying.
Yeah, I think
in this
Juha
fight, and
Juha mentioned that also in last week's stream. That a lot of those smaller control points were added because we did user research UR, and then discover that it's actually it's not good. We need something.
And I think we like the first pass was that we sort of like sprinkled them about like even distances, and then through playing the game and like finding more about where players have challenges, we added more between those points, kind of like creating a network of control points.
Yeah. Someone's asking about the PS5 update with the pre-order costumes and the Hideo Kojima stuff. It should be out within a week. So in a week's time, we should have that out. Also, I made a little change to the microphone, so it shouldn't pick up all the small sounds now, because it should be better now.
Secondary objective was not a success.
Okay. Anyway, let's go.
So you kind of added more control points going forward, or like reshuffled? Probably both.
Probably both. Yeah, but you
Can I?
at least At least the stuff that I worked on, like the first, the ones that were added in the first pass, usually stayed because those were like before the mission and like story critical moments. So usually those stayed, and then we just added more. But there were cases where we needed to move them.
Erish, I found one of your guys.
No. And then was that the guy?
Yeah, that's the guy.
Okay.
There he goes.
Is he okay?
He's fine. He'll walk it off.
Yeah. It'll buff out.
Yeah, if you're cold, they're cold. Exactly. Bring him inside. That's what I'm talking about. Think of his family. Yeah.
About that monster.
I just wanted to see if I could do it, and I could.
Yeah.
This guy, or did I? Oh, I was like, did he move? Like he's crawling, and I can pick him up. That would be weird.
Yeah, like
How much
an
coffee-
additional new feature.
How much coffee is drank at the Remedy office every day? A lot. A lot. But we have good coffee machines, from what I hear. I don't drink coffee myself. I'm not a coffee person. But from what I hear, we have good coffee machines.
How come this question, you know, it pops up time to time, you know, with Remedy and coffee.
And because we put coffee in our games a lot.
Right? Yeah, I know, and I know that like we have the
you
the
go?
whole thing with
Where is it?
Sam drinking coffee and whatnot. So,
Exactly.
So I guess
I just shattered. There you go.
we have the 30-year celebration party that we had. I like the question, the trivia that we had, and the question about the 30-year coffee budget.
Yes.
What was it?
Oh,
That was a good question, because that was
fun.
like, you know, the numbers that were there. I'm like, this is entirely possible. Like the bigger numbers that were on the list, I'm like, this is entirely possible. Actually.
I remember hating these things. Yup. They do be annoying.
Yeah.
They do be hunting. Sam is made of coffee by now? Probably. I think that's a safe assumption.
When the frequencies match, other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds. The core
I saw
is
him
one
today
of the
go
more
into the
stable
meeting room,
thresholds
going
in the
downstairs
sector. That's
with the coffee mug, and then watching people, you know, who
heard
were
that
also
too,
part of the
right?
meeting, also with the same coffee
Black
mug.
Rock
And I was watching, I'm like,
threshold.
they may be filming like another video or something, because it was like kinda, it's just regular day at Remedy, you know, and you're like, is this for real, or are we like filming something? What's going on?
Could
You
be
never
either.
know.
Yeah, it could
You
be
never
either.
know.
That's what the Black Rock line fire breaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
It's also a Finnish thing. Like I've sometimes done the math, and I realized that
Black Rock.
when I come to the office and have my first cup of coffee here at the office, it's sometimes my fourth cup of the day, or fifth or sixth, depending when I woke. So
Does it even, does it even affect you by that point, or is it just like,
I mean that's the thing.
just for the taste, I guess?
I feel like it doesn't really affect me all that much at this point. It's just boom. It's just a habit, really.
Yeah, it is. I wasn't too keen on the coffee, honestly, but that's the Remedy power, I guess. I was like, coffee for me was like, it exists, and sometimes I can drink it. That's fine. But now, after I started at Remedy, I think like some months later, I found myself like morning coffee. Definitely, if I'm in the office, yes, morning coffee happens for me for sure. And usually like after lunch coffee as well. So like two cups at least. Yeah.
Bam. Where you at? Where are you? I can
But
see
yeah, these days I also mix it up with vegan, of course. But yeah, it's just.
Yeah.
But it's.
I like that we have options here.
Yeah.
Ow. I would have way less health than I realized. There's a question about where did we study, each of us. I studied in Kajaani University of Applied Sciences in like northern-ish Finland. I studied game production and business. So I studied for games.
Well, I studied back in St. Petersburg, Russia. So it was like Baltic Technical University, and it was information technology. So, yeah, coding and web design, and also like physics and chemistry, which I kind of hated. But yeah, how about you?
Do you like physics in the game?
Right, but not. But like,
Yeah.
but when you need to study real life physics,
It's very
it's
different.
kind of tough,
Yeah.
and you know.
Not enough
I go.
throwing forklifts.
Yeah. You don't
Anecdotes.
like surprisingly like when you study physics in university, you don't throw forklifts.
Yeah, they should really add more of that.
You need to like know the formulas, I guess. Yeah.
But yeah, me, I have a background in graphic design. I studied in Metropolitan University. I graduated 2010, I think. Man, it was so long ago.
Yeah, that's a good while ago.
But like, I've been a hobbyist level designer since 1996.
Damn.
I'm old. So it was like one of my dearest hobbies for the longest time, and I never imagined that I would get to do it as a job. But then the opportunity came up, and here I am.
Here you are.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah, talking about opportunities, it was actually Remedy at some point. They were like, "Do you want to do more engineer stuff?" Because I was first couple years here, I was more like managing,
Yeah.
but there was a lot of technical things involved. And then at some point we were like talking about my future, and they were like, "Hey, if you wanna, we'll give you this chance." And I'm like, I do wanna.
Cool.
Yeah, that was super nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy that stuff like that can happen here.
Yeah, I do like that as well. Like I wasn't hired as a community manager. I was hired as a producer. Like I used to be a producer, and then I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And then luck would have it that it was like, we actually need someone for Alan Wake 2's launch. Like, could you pop over? And I was like, okay, sure. So I got very lucky in that there was an opportunity.
Yeah.
Gotta get down the old-fashioned way.
Oh, that sound is so satisfying. Click, 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 click. When that opens, it's a bit, you can't hear it, obviously, because you don't have headphones. But I can
I
hear it.
remember it.
It's very satisfying.
I can hear it in my head. Yeah.
Exactly.
Shout out to the sound design team. Hopefully we can have someone from the sound design team in one of these streams so that they could talk about all the sound stuff, because it's
Really,
amazing work.
Really amazing sound design in this game. I did all of our games, but like
Yeah, and it's very difficult stuff. Like it's very, very hard.
yeah. For example, like
There we go.
you have the service weapon, and like how does that sound like?
Yeah, you gotta figure this out on your own.
It's not a
Yeah.
real gun. It is
Yeah, it's something out of this world.
it's an otherworldly object that is kind of like a gun, but way more than a gun. So what does it sound like?
Yeah.
Oops, that's not what I
But we have a ton of kind of gadgets, I guess, that produce sounds in the audio studio. But we have like a very passionate person who owns this at Remedy. Like so, yeah. But yeah, like the sound design studio has like a lot of things that I've never seen before, and they do make sounds.
Yep.
The crazy
Yeah.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really, really cool.
Yeah, sometimes you're there and you're like, oh, it wasn't kind of like computer generated. They actually like did something to produce the sound, and then it ended up in the game.
It feels different when it's like not from like a sound pack or anything like you made it yourself. It feels very different. Foley is such a fascinating thing. It is, yes, that is what that is called. It's called Foley. I don't know where that word comes from, but that is what it's called. But it is a fascinating thing.
Axel Foley.
Right?
Beverly Hills Cop.
Probably, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the first movie to use some specific sound thing, and they're like, yeah, let's just go with that.
That would be funny if that was the actual reason. It's like, that's actually, where it comes from.
Can you imagine if we're like sitting there like speculating about this, not knowing, and then that's true.
Yeah, exactly. That would be funny. You're actually right. I was like, oh, the inventor's last name was Foley.
Hey, we're wrong, but not that wrong.
Yeah.
It's also a last name. you know, and it's
Yeah.
happened to be the same.
That makes a whole lot more sense, though.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it makes
Yes.
a whole lot of sense. Yeah.
Next area is the quarry, right? Yes. It's right here, the Black Rock
right.
Quarry. Someone was saying like we broke Courtney Hope's leg to get the sound correct. That would be brutal. Actually, a lot of the time, from what I understand, the breaking of bones is they use, I think, a fresh leek, and then they snap it.
Yeah.
That sounds like a bone snapping, apparently. There's a really great, kind of similar joke in Older Simpsons. I'm gonna do an Older Simpsons reference again, where they're making the Radioactive Man movie in Springfield. And they're like they're painting a horse to look like a cow, and then I think Bart asked like, why don't you just use a regular? Why don't you just use a regular cow? Like cows don't look like cows on film. You got to use a horse. And then it's like, and then they ask like, what if you need a horse? And he's like, usually we just tape a bunch of cats together. It's so funny. It's so like, yep, that's how it is. It's like. You know, if you're like, oh, I need the sound of walking on snow. It's like, yeah, but walking on snow doesn't sound like walking on snow.
Yeah,
you gotta use a spoon in styrofoam. That sounds like walking on snow. And it's just like weird stuff like that.
Magic.
Yeah, it's just like that. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
He's your friend.
I mean, it's like kind of sounds similar to what we talked about the elevators. It's in video games, like elevators don't work like the real elevators, almost never.
Or doors.
It does not translate. Like you
Doors.
gotta do something else.
Yep.
Yeah.
Someone said we're clearly making the next AAA Simpsons game. Yes, clearly. How compliant with occupational safety and health administration rules is the oldest house? That is gonna be an exercise left for the viewer to figure that one out.
That's a very good question. Yeah.
I started reading and I was like, does someone asking about like our occupational health care and remedy? I'm like, that's deep.
Yeah, deep cut.
Yeah.
This makes me want to do another Control playthrough. Do it.
After how much coffee we consume, I guess that is a valid question.
Yeah.
Where am I going?
Like annual, checkup for amount like coffee in your blood or something in your bloodstream. Oh, you're good to go.
I don't think Sam would pass. I think it'd be like, not you, buddy.
Yeah, he'll
Sorry.
skip this day.
Yeah.
Oh, the Black Rock Quarry, such an amazing.
Who was the designer for this?
Jonas. Yeah, Jonas was the level designer on all of maintenance. So, yeah. Shout out to Jonas.
Shout out Jonas. Surname?
Cruz.
Cruz.
Yes. Yeah, great level designer as well.
You have great people. Astral Spike. He can't get me here, or it rather.
Oh. Not what I expected.
This is very cool. I love the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
So
spectacular.
Cool. It's like, how is that possible?
And then the fights here also
Is really cool.
There's like so many you can like traverse this environment.
Yeah, it's a really big space.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Can you do like is the double shot on the Pierce? Is that you need to upgrade?
Yeah.
Or do you upgrade to like triple?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
But I think I need to upgrade it because I have not upgraded it.
Yeah.
Or is it the upgrade not? Do you buy the gun and then you just like insert the
Mod.
the mods, right?
Maybe. Get here.
I gotta
Orb,
replay it. It's
get
kinda,
here.
It kind of looks fresh, honestly.
There we go. Orb.
What is this game?
Yeah. But yeah, no, like every time I turn the like either PS5, which happens rarely these days, but I have the
Splody boys.
control book and like some memorabilia, and when I see it on my shelf, I'm like,
Ow! Bro, not cool. He threw a thing at me.
And the game is not super long, right?
if you do like all the side content, I want to say like
Well, with both DLCs nowadays,
Yeah.
it's probably
like I don't know 30 hours or something.
yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm like nowadays, like to me, 30 hours seems like I'm like yeah, it's
pretty solid,
This
yeah.
is solid. Yeah,
It's
it's
pretty
a lot.
solid, yeah. I don't in my older age,
Right?
I don't really need like a 100-hour plus game. Like
Yeah.
I was playing Metaphor Fantasio, but I got stuck on the final boss rush thing, and then I didn't finish it because I was like, I can't do this, man. And that I was like 90 or like close to, actually around 100 hours.
Okay. Yeah.
It's really good. It's a really good game, but it's just like I was like, okay, I have to go back. I have to go back and do the dungeon before the last dungeon again, and then do like 4 boss fights. And I was like, I'm gonna start playing something else. I just couldn't do it. I just didn't have it in me.
It's an investment.
It is, but it's a very good game. Like it has really good story and like music, and if you're into JRPGs, that is. But if you're not into JRPGs, maybe not. But it's really good. I enjoyed it. Atlas, they really know their stuff when it comes to the JRPGs. Where's the last?
But like, do you guys notice that you maybe play the game and then you know that like, okay, this is kind of last maybe third of the game, last act, and then you're like, okay, I'll continue tomorrow, and then you never go back to it.
I'd say no. If I'm like I can finish this, like there's no obstacle, then no, not really. Then I'll just like I will finish it usually.
That has
If I'm at the very end, then yeah.
Yeah, that has happened to me though, like many times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, same.
Like maybe it's because I don't want the game to end. Because usually those are like
So you just stop playing.
Yeah, man.
because like those
It won't
were,
end.
like when I think about it, like those were all games that I really enjoyed. So it was kind of like, okay, so it's gonna be over soon. Like
I want to know how it ends. I'm like, I want to see how it ends.
and maybe that's the problem. You kind of then like save that, like that last moment for later. Like it needs to be perfect, and then that
No,
day
maybe
never comes.
maybe.
There it is. Right
I
where
had
you
this
led
with
me.
both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, I think. I got to the basically like I was able to go to the Ganon fight,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, I'll take a pause, you know, and then I'll come back and continue. Never came back.
I was reading chat.
That was
I was close.
that was close.
But yeah, somehow that happened to me. Now I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3, and it's been
Great
like
game.
30 hours, 40 hours. I'm still in like Act 1.
Oh yeah.
And there's still stuff to do.
It's so big.
So I'm like, I'm not even like,
Don't worry about it. Like,
I don't even know if I would be able to finish it like ever.
It's a
honestly.
great game though.
It is a great game.
Shout out Larian.
Shout out.
Great studio, and they made a
Yes.
phenomenal game. Like the scope on that game is just like
No, this
It's
is
incredible.
It's just crazy.
Yeah.
I played some D&D, not too much, but some.
I
And then I
played-
played Baldur's Gate, and I was like, oh, so during my sessions playing D&D with my friends, I could actually done this all the time.
some
'Cause
stuff.
I haven't had so much freedom in my head, you know, playing D&D.
Yeah.
Then playing Baldur's Gate, and I'm like, oh, you can actually have, you know, this much freedom there. You can actually do
You can actually
whatever
do
you
more.
want.
Yes.
Okay.
That is because I've been playing TTRPGs since I was like 12, and that is like when people start playing TTRPGs, that's the first thing that takes people a while to understand is like you can do anything.
Yeah.
There is no
It does.
hard limit.
Yeah.
But that's also the difficulty. Where am I? What am I doing?
Yeah, but again, like you can do anything, but like you don't even know, you know, what you can do. I mean, I know it's kind of in your imagination, right? You can
Yes.
you can kind of test, but then like it's pretty hard when you're older, when you played like video games and maybe the board games. You know, there's like rules everywhere. So you know, like now if I would play D&D with my friends, I would just like, oh, can I check if we're standing somewhere?
Yo, Jesse Cox, what's going on? Sorry, I was
Nah.
shouting out Jesse.
You can like, you know, throw the dice and check if there's like a chest underground. What if, you know? I would never think about something like that.
Yeah.
And now playing Baldur's Gate is just like, oh yeah, there's like a you threw the perception dice. there's a chest. Wanna dig it up? You don't have a shovel. You're like, okay, gotcha. I gotta
Yeah.
go get the shovel.
Get the shovel. Ah! Double astral spike. I don't know why I was gonna say spectral spike. That's not what it's called.
Spectral spike.
Yeah, it's not called that.
Yeah, but sounds
It's never called
that you know.
It could be a
It
thing.
could have existed.
It could be a thing.
in this.
You don't know. But yeah, shout out Jesse Cox, great friend of Remedy, our games. He always hypes us up. He's great. Love that Jesse Cox. Funny man. I just actually remembered, I don't know, Jesse, if you're still here, because you posted on Twitter something about butterflies, and I was like, didn't you voice act a character in Awesome Knots? That was like a space butterfly thing, and then I looked it up, and I was like, yeah, he did. Because I hadn't thought of, I don't know if either of you played Awesome Knots back in the day.
Not
It was
me.
like a multiplayer platformer PvP game, kind of similar to League in that you had like 3 different levels that had towers that you had to destroy and then champions. It was very cool. It was a really cool game and I really enjoyed it. And it was like Saturday morning cartoon inspired with its like style and everything. It was great. But yeah, Jesse voiced a character in that. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember the art style, but I told you guys I was the one who would go to the video game store and I'm like, do you have games with ragdoll? So I missed out on a lot, honestly. Like, cause I was like, is there ragdoll? No.
Not interested.
Sorry, not interested. I need ragdoll.
Fair enough. Hey,
Yeah.
you had a single thing that you were into.
I honestly
can
played
appreciate
some
that.
horrible games, but they had ragdoll. I was like, yeah, this is bad, but I'll play it.
I love that. That's like your thing. Is like ragdoll. All right, I'm in.
Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, I was younger, and that I don't know. I cared a lot if the game had ragdoll.
I can tell.
I don't know.
Like orb.
Simpler times.
Right. And I guess ragdolls were also like back in the day they weren't as popular or like they weren't as commonplace because it was like harder to do it.
Yeah, definitely.
So it wasn't as available as it is now. Although a good ragdoll is fun. I mean, there's so much like funny stuff that comes. Oh, what's going on here? Hello. All right. But there's so much like
All the
funny
stuff.
funny video clips come out of like games with ragdoll physics, like any like Oblivion or those games with like silly ragdoll moments.
Those are the best. I've been watching some like glitches, ragdoll glitches videos on YouTube. There were like I played a lot of Skate 2 and 3.
Yeah.
And they have like super janky ragdoll if you know what you're doing, kind of. You need to trigger it.
Yeah.
And there are so many videos that people are doing crazy stuff with the ragdoll. It's really funny.
Fun.
Yeah.
Ragdolls. Gotta love them.
Yeah.
I just realized I was like running around. I was like, what? I can just fast travel. What am I doing?
Yes.
What am I doing? What am I doing here? What am I
We
doing?
added the control points.
Yup. Now I have to go talk to Marshall. There you are.
Yeah.
I got your black
Detour into
rock.
the quarry, but I found plenty. Here.
Here.
Yeah.
All the black rock I found.
I wonder if it was it
Was
it intentional that you actually don't see what
Yeah, I would
she
say
holds?
most likely
Because
yes.
probably there's like some
Yes.
something going on,
Yeah, usually in games, whenever a character hands another character something in like an in-game cinematic or that is not like pre-rendered, it is usually quite challenging to make it look good. So a lot like The Witcher 3, they specifically always, whenever they hand something, it is always like off-screen. They were like, yeah, we couldn't make it look good with that time that we had, so we just like it happens off camera, like you're like, but you can't see the actual item being handed.
Are you with him now? So you kidnapped him.
We took him in. Your parents vanished along with
Difference of
every
opinion.
other adult in Ordinary. Eventually, his power changed him. There were casualties. He wasn't fit to be the director.
Did you know about this?
I don't think that the characters here interact a lot, right? I mean, when in like
He's kept in the
dialogue
containment
scenes,
sector in the Panopticon.
like that scenes, I don't think that they do stuff. They just
mostly they don't.
they just take the pose and like breathe.
Yeah, they don't like touch each other or
Yeah.
any of that stuff. Yeah.
I'm going. Now.
I expected as much.
That's a good point. If you guys need a mediocre voice actor to play Sinus number 4, but is also Emily Pub's true love and still just has one line, I got you. I'll let Sam and the higher ups know, Jesse.
And remember, Dylan is dangerous.
No,
Do
Dylan's
not
cool.
let him out. Direct to fate.
Do you know any other tricks used in the game? I can't speak to, but maybe Teemu, you know some tricks that we used.
Simple here.
Tricks,
These people took
like
my
during
brother,
development, or
Yeah, or stuff like that where like, oh, we put this here, so, you know.
Are they
I think the story that you mentioned before about when you meet Ahti for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
You should mention that, because we did talk about it last time, but might as well talk about it again.
Yeah, we could talk about that a little bit. So at the very start of the game, you go through a linear office corridor that then like turns to the right, and then you'll kind of like circle around. But what we do there is sort of like a little bit of a trickery where you return back to the lobby, but not kind of like to the same space where you started from. And the original idea there was like we wanted to do something where like an impossible corridor, basically, like a transition that felt like okay, there's something weird here, like this shouldn't be possible physically. And we were thinking about, okay, what could be the easiest way to do it, because we didn't have like proper portal technology where we could actually like teleport the player from one place to another seamlessly. So I was testing out and doing like different sorts of proposals for this idea. We just knew that we wanted to have a building shift and kind of like a very vague one. So like nothing happens in front of you, but like if you turn around, then you probably notice that something changed here. And yeah, I was doing different prototypes, and then there was this one point, one of the versions, like I can't remember if it was me playing the game and like showing it to someone, or if it was actually like someone else playing the game, but like they walked to the corridor and they turned around and like tried going back, and all of the environments, like when we did the first blockouts of the levels, we used these like wall pieces that were just like one side only, so the back face was not rendered, and you could see through the wall. And so what happened there was like there was a wall, but just from that side you couldn't see the wall. So it kind of looked like you could go through, and then they tried going through, and I was like, oh man, like we could do this sort of thing where like we actually like load a different sort of like part of the corridor when you go past a certain point. And we needed to make sure that the player can't actually see back where we unload that section and load in another section. But they were like, I think there were multiple tricks like that throughout the game, and that was like one of the first ones in the game.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, let's hear about the Panopticon. Ring, ring.
The containment sector, the Panopticon, is home to the altered items we find and contain. It is a maximum security prison. It's a vault for the most valuable treasures on Earth. It's a powder keg big enough to blow this world to dust. A temple, a place of worship filled with idols of angry gods. It's all of these, and none of them. It's something more profound, unbelievable, unknowable. Something worse. Altered items. We've found many. They appear mundane, but nothing could be further from the truth. They are all powerful, dangerous. They press heavy on our minds because that's their nature. They've been altered because we can't stop thinking about them. We put them on altars because they're used to being worshipped. This keeps them calm. We contain them, but they don't want to be controlled. We study them to discover what makes them tick. If this place were ever breached, it would be chaos of biblical proportions.
Such a cheerful guy. That
But like chaos in
French.
biblical proportions.
Yeah, he's very chill.
Again, it's the I just showed someone that yesterday the trailer, control trailer, and just I think it's the second line this playthrough. It's from the trailer, chaos in biblical proportions, and then I think Jesse said like, what was something about the in the dialogue. It was also the phrase from the trailer.
Okay, I want to show you something fun. So you see this is a painting of a broken wall and something behind it. No, wait, it wasn't this wall? Am I wrong? No. No, I'm not wrong. Boom, here we go. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't know about that?
No idea.
Yeah, so
I'm definitely replaying the game
So
and I'm throwing
you
up.
can get material if you find a picture on the wall that has a picture of a broken wall and something behind it, you can break that wall. There are a bunch of these around the oldest house.
A bunch?
A bunch.
It's not even this one only?
No, it's not only this one.
Oh
There's
my
a few.
God.
Yeah.
Is that how it feel when when you worked on the game and then people are like pointing something out for you and you didn't even know and they're like, you didn't even know.
Yeah. But yeah,
So that's how you
It
feel.
was also told to me. I did not find that out myself, so don't feel bad. It is. Oh, there we go.
I don't remember. Will it explode if you hold onto it for like long enough?
Let's find out.
It should. I think it will. No?
Nah, it's cool.
Okay.
How did I miss? There we go.
That like it was like a plastic. Well, if it wasn't empty, the jug, you know, you almost took the whole health of the guy down, like with the throwing.
It was full. Oh! Whoops.
Oof.
We're good. We good. We good. We good. We Gucci. We rock and roll. Rock and roll.
Nice.
Here. I don't know what I'm doing. A little low.
So much destruction.
There should be health somewhere here. Oh.
With the stable FPS, I gotta mention.
Thank you, IT, for giving us a great PC to stream on. Oh, there we go.
Thank you, Northlight.
Yeah, exactly, for the game optimization, for sure. Yeah. Is there a lot of stuff going on, a lot of calculations going on.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember like very early on we had this like physics demo. We had like a room set up and everything was basically breakable. Like, you could like, I can't remember if you could like shoot like spheres or something and just like break apart the room. And we were looking at that and thinking like, how will this ever...
How are we gonna make it work?
Yeah, how can we make this work? Like, can we really do this? And then, yeah.
And the eggheads over at R&D, they did it.
They did it.
Nice.
Thing. But yeah, it's quite amazing.
It is.
All right, get your butt over here, boy. Got him.
Oof. Got him.
Gotta slap the ground.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah, so many like cool ideas
Yeah.
actually happening, you know?
Yeah. It's such a cool world.
But I would assume there's so many more things were kind of, you know, left on the cutting floor.
Yeah, I mean, obviously. I
Yeah.
mean, that's always the case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, this, I love this map of, like, all the different places. Like, so many different places. And then, of course, one of them, where is it? It's not visible in this version, I think. No.
What are you looking for?
The Washington place, because it's in the AWE, or is it the end of the game?
Yeah.
There's a blinking light on Bright Falls.
Right.
Yes, there's like an AWE, and they're like, yeah, but this is like from the future. Like that doesn't make any sense, or something like that. I forget how it goes, but and it's like, what is going on? It was a little foreshadowing for.
Can you force push the computers? Will they
don't.
No, they do.
Oh
move.
yeah, they do.
there we
They
go.
break. They break.
Let's go.
Kind of looks like a microwave a little bit.
It kind of does.
Bonk.
So good.
Never noticed how detailed that map was? Yep, there's a lot of stuff here. Phoenix, Arizona, Sacramento, those places. Salt Lake City.
I like that you kind of said Arizona with this, thicker accent. Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona. I don't know why I did that. Phoenix, Arizona. I don't even know if that's like that's probably not even the correct accent.
Yeah.
a lot of places here. Like the East Coast. Wonder why. Wonder why.
Someone's saying that there's a misspelling on the map.
Really?
Well, it's in the
Where?
it's in the comments.
Which comment?
It was under our picture. Picture of us. I don't know, dude. I'm not a streamer. Horrible.
I wonder which. Let's see.
What's misspelled?
I think there's a misspelling on the map. Where?
Yeah.
What is misspelled? Let's.
How can you?
Phoenix, Sacramento, Carson City, Salem, Olympia, Helena, Boise,
Denver,
Boise, Idaho, Cheyenne, Denver, Santa Fe. Now we're doing. I need to see Baton Rouge, Oklahoma, Little Rock, Jackson, Montgomery, Atlanta, Tallahassee. Is Tallahassee in Florida? Well, the more I know. Raleigh, North Carolina. Frankfort. It's confusing that there's places in the U.S. that's just like European city. Like there's like a St. Petersburg.
There's St. Petersburg in U.S. Yeah.
Or Moscow, U.S. and it's like it's so confusing.
Boston, Providence,
Augusta, Concord. It's just something there, but I can't see it from here. Columbus.
I don't know. I don't see.
I don't know. Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't. Des Moines. I don't know. It's almost as if the U.S. was settled by Europeans. You're talking conspiracy theories. Don't at me with your conspiracy theories. Use the phono mode. Nah, we're good. We're done. Who? Hello, Horowitz? Oh, it's the guy who's like whose friend disappeared in the thing. Yeah, this guy.
Sounds like they're. I'm here. What happened to you?
I got in a little scrap. Name's Horowitz.
Is he gonna be okay?
Don't look at me like that. I'm fine. But Wells is still in there. You gotta get him out.
Who's Wells?
My squad mate. We were hunting a runaway altered item. We followed it down into the clocks.
The clocks.
Ooh, the clock. Yeah, we're running clocks.
Threshold. The Bureau sealed it up years back because of all the clocks.
It's just.
We followed the altered item inside.
But wait, can I, ask about the future?
Me and Wells
Because,
were the only ones
since
to
we're
make it to the motel court.
you guys are playing through the whole control, right?
Yeah.
Is there like anything special planned
I'll
for
go find him.
Ashtray
But
Maze
first, you
later?
need to get to a medic.
We'll have to see. Won't we?
Yeah, right?
It'll be a surprise.
You gotta get him out of there.
He'll be
I'll
fine.
be fine.
Really? Apparently it was Columbus. That's the typo. It says Columbia,
But I'll be back for you.
but it's supposed to say Columbus.
Hope so.
Apparently
Use
that
the
was
motel
the.
court there. It should get
Apparently
you
that was
to the
that was
clocks.
the typo.
Okay.
That's what
The threshold.
YouTube chat is saying.
Okay, but
Yeah, it's Columbus, Ohio, not Columbia. Because Columbia it's a university, I want to say. Is it? I don't know. I'm U.S. geography, not my forte. I'm not from there. Where's that guy? He's like somewhere here, right? You couldn't hear that, but it was really cool. Because I have the headphones on.
No, thanks, man, for keeping us.
No worries.
Keeping us in the loop.
I got you. I go. That's when I pick up the thing goes.
Are you getting ready for the, for someone from the sound department to be here, and then you'll show off your skills?
Yeah, check it out.
And then
I can make mouth noises.
Besides, being responsible for, for like publishing stream and whatnot, you'll be also some sounds.
Head of
like,
mouth sounds.
Head of mouth sounds.
It's University of New York City. Yes, I remembered it right. I was right. What? How's that? Have that. What's going on? Why is there a black thing? That was weird. Get back here. I need to return your friend to you. We good? Alright. Wait, why did it... Where am I going? I want to go to the clocks. Clocks. What is that black thing? What?
Yeah, someone said new job title incoming about the
mouth sounds.
Mouth sounds. Yeah, we had this conversation with Timo from IT about, like, he was saying that they were coming up with the kind of alternative job titles for themselves, and he said that he would be first impression manager.
First impressions
impressions manager.
That's
yeah,
funny.
and then he said that there will be like
goodness.
Ooh,
that is weird.
some flickering.
Ah.
I wonder if it's just this area because it hasn't happened anywhere else. Controls with Julie's making all the sound effects. That'd be so much work. Oh gosh, that would be a lot of recording sessions.
And then it'll be like,
Sounds amazing.
It would be really funny though.
Like
I would do
like
it
a
for
patch
bit.
for the game where you can just switch, like mouth made sounds and
I do
then
it for the
just
bit.
Just mod the game,
yeah.
I would do it for the bit. Not that I'm actually very good at that, but it would be really funny. Where is it? Where the clocks? Where the clocks? I believe this might be the clocks. It is not the clocks.
Not at all.
Indeed. Please keep the chat to English, because that is the language that we use here on the stream.
But yeah, any alternative job titles, guys, you can come up with. Mine was senior vibe check manager.
Vibe check manager.
How about this?
But I love that you're not the one checking the vibes. You're just managing the people who check the vibes.
I was thinking like vibe check engineer, but then I was like, it may be a bit too much. Like vibe
There's
check.
Helsinki.
Engineer.
I was like, where's Helsinki?
There it is.
Gotta have it.
There it is.
I wonder if Espoo is here. Come on. No Espoo. The great capital of Espoo. Who vibe checks the vibe checkers? Ooh, really good question.
Yeah.
That is actually a very, very...
Wait, but it's like it's me, vibe check manager, right? I'm checking the...
No, you're managing the vibe
check.
checkers.
You're checking yourself.
Oh, who's checking me?
Keep yourself in check.
Sounds
interesting.
Executive vibes officer.
I like that way more. Wow. Executive vibes officer. I gotta remember that.
Yeah.
Where the heck's the clocks?
Executive vibe officer. That sounds nice. I should maybe make a plaque.
Oh,
put it on the table.
Nice.
Yes.
Surely it can't be that expensive to make a plaque.
Hey, we have super nice 3D printers here.
Oh,
I'll just 3D print it.
True.
Yeah.
I don't remember how to get to the clock, so I'm just gonna progress forward here. It might be there. For the control art book that you're asking, that is managed by, or that is completely done by the publisher of the book, whose name I cannot remember right now. But if you would like a re-release of it, check with them and be like, hey, I think that would be pretty cool. Send them a nice email. And if they get enough emails, maybe they'll consider it. I can't promise anything. Oh, wait, this is where I came from. I can't promise anything. It's out of our hands. But maybe. You never know. Okay. The dancing zebra level. What now?
Dancing zebra?
Yeah, I'm also like, the what now? Oh, they came up again. I mean, there's clearly people who want to get the art book, and it would be awesome if they could do another run. Oh, here's a little dev Easter egg. Here's like a bunch of, I think, first name, last name combinations from the dev team, which is fun.
Yeah. We had the same in Alan Wake.
Yeah, yeah, we do that a bunch.
In Watery, right?
Yep.
Yeah, my name is there. I'm something I'm proud of.
What am I?
I think something stuck behind the wall.
Yeah.
That happens sometimes.
Yeah. But I mean, it's physics.
It's physics.
Ooh. Oh, that was nice.
Yeah.
Got him.
Got him. How will I ever make it? This. Oh, I can't go here. Oh wait, no, yes I can.
You didn't get the right. You can go to the spores yet. The jump into the well.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that. Yeah. Mold walkers. Don't eat the mold, chat. Don't.
Yeah.
I know you want to.
Smells
do
so
it. Don't. Come on.
Almost.
Ah! They're just walking. I mean, they're not even doing. Oh. I got.
Somehow, you made it.
Ah!
Oh.
Hello. Oops. There we go. Ow! Who? Where? Who shot me? Oh, you. Oh, the door's open.
I think you got him. Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, I think you kinda.
I pulled something.
Yeah,
in.
you pulled something and
That's
hit him because
funny.
it's stuck behind the door and wall.
Oh, that thing. Ow. We good? Good? We good? Okay, we're good.
Yeah, another interesting thing in this game was like the ability to kind of like play with the mix of organic and brutalist environments, like those molded up areas and
Yeah, because I guess the brutalist architecture is like the most non-natural thing. Like it's just gray concrete slabs. So it's like, this is the most unnatural thing.
Yeah, it's great to break it up sometimes. Organic sections.
Oh, oops.
Nice.
Oops.
Windows.
That just
Yeah.
thing. I was just walking.
Yeah.
Oops.
Just like rip the wall.
Yeah.
The glass off the wall. Yeah, nice.
I'm gonna have to justify that in the yearly budget, aren't I? Okay, here we go.
That's not really necessary.
Hi, Dylan. Find Dylan. Dylan. Someone's yelling. I'm sure it's fine. They're yelling again. They sound like they're in pain, but I'm sure it's fine. But it smells so good. No, don't eat the mold. Don't. Safest American motel. If I've learned one thing about American media, it's that motels are never safe. So, kind of true. Wow. Magic. Silksong was crashed Steam, exactly what I anticipated. That was exactly what I was anticipating. I was like, it's gonna crash Steam.
What?
Silksong came out 7 minutes ago.
Oh.
Yeah, and Steam is...
Okay.
what do you think the mold smells like? My head kind of smells like cotton candy. I'm thinking also like something sweet, candy-like. My theory, this is just my headcanon theory, not official, is that it smells different to every person. That's my theory. That it like, that it's enticing for every single person.
Yeah.
Mine would smell like shawarma, probably.
Shawarma! Amazing. Amazing. Oh, shawarma. No, I want actually, I've never had shawarma.
What?
No, I've never had it, actually. Because, I mean, it wasn't really a thing in Finland until, like, the last 10 years. Like, it wasn't really a thing until fairly recently, so.
Yeah. That's true.
I gotta bring the ingredients to the office and make you one, like a.
Please do.
Like a real one.
I'd love that. Please.
Because I kind of cracked the recipe for the sauce, which is the most important part.
But like, it's Langston time, everyone's favorite cat enthusiast.
I'm Jessie, the new director. I need to get inside.
New director? Right. Well, okay.
I was like, all right, whatever, man.
Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go. Founded by Zachariah Trent, Panopticon is our...
I love he has like a script.
I don't have time for this. I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Faden? Sure. Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there. It's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV, it's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, ma'am. No, trust me.
Dylan's in there. Open the door, Langston. I'll handle it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so, just do that. Here, I'll get the door for you. And please, ma'am, call me Fred.
Thanks, Langston.
Such a rude thing to do. So I was like, please call me this thing.
Some of the security cameras aren't...
And then just ignoring it in the first moment, like, okay, I'm gonna ignore what you just asked me to do. It's like, that's really rude. Jesse, you're a great person. It's a very rude thing to do. All right, I think this is a good time for us to wrap up stream. We've reached the Panopticon. We just met Langston. You know, it's a good moment for us to put this together. Wrap this up. That's what I was trying to say. Wrap it up, as it were. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for today's stream. It went by fast. It went by really fast. Thank you for being here. Thank you for Victor and Teemu for being here as guests.
Thank you.
We will be live next week again on Friday instead of Thursday due to some scheduling conflicts. But Friday next week, we'll continue playing, and we'll have 2 new members from the dev team joining us. I'd like to remind everyone that we are selling some special 30th anniversary merch, Remedy merch, with I Am 8-Bit. Got VHS tapes. We got the Ashtray Maze PJ set, Ashtray Maze Ashtray, and a bunch of other stuff. Check out, link is in the chat. And also Lost in Cult, we partnered with them to work on Alan Wake Design Works, which is a deep dive book on all things Alan Wake and Alan Wake's development. So check that out. Also, if you came in, yes, VHS tapes, we got Threshold Kids and Night Springs from Alan Wake 1 on VHS. Like, actually on VHS. You can actually watch them on VHS. But I think you need to have a NCTS and NTCS, like a North American.
Right.
VHS player. Yeah, because VHS tapes were region long.
What?
Yeah.
That's news for me.
Yeah, they were. NTSC. Thank you. That's what I was trying to say.
We can't even watch it like here if we'll get have like a watching party.
Yes, unfortunately. Yeah. Follow us on social media. The socials links are in the chat right now. Check us out. check us out on the social media platforms. If you want to join other cool Remedy fans and talk with them, we have a official Discord server. So also join there. We're very active there talking. You can talk about Remedy games. You can talk about all kinds of other stuff there. And we're going to go raid someone over on Twitch to wrap this all up. And for YouTube peeps, it's just going to end. But for everyone else, let's see what we got here. Can I get the game? Let's see if there's someone else. Not really. So we're just gonna go say hi to Dex Bonus, because Dex Bonus is great. She's really cool. And then we do have a raid message in the chat as well. So if you want to write that into the chat once we enter Dex Bonus's stream, then that would be swell. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for the stream. We will be back next week for some more Control with the devs and say hi to Dex Bonus. She's great. She's awesome. And hope to see you next week.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Just a moment.